Hello? There it goes. Fuck, why is it so annoying? It doesn't usually do that. I was fucking trying to get my goddamn mic to turn on. There's nothing wrong with it, it just is finicky, I don't get it. It's not even my mic, it's Streamlabs detecting my audio interface. It's fucking annoying, man. I was just talking about that with Adrian and Maddie about our audio setups. And my audio setup costs so much more than theirs, and it's minimal improvement. Astra's teasing chat. Yeah, it's gonna be another 20 minutes. Just kidding, April Fools, except it's not the April Fools, and that was yesterday, but I hate April Fools, so I didn't do it, so fuck. Yeah, anyway. How's it going, chat? Man, should I take this? I wonder if I should take the ponytail off. I don't know, chat, what do you think? Ponytail or no ponytail? I'm starting to think no ponytail for this one. Hello, I wore this outfit yesterday, but I don't care, because it's cute. Cuteness. Anyway, hello chat. Hello. How's everybody doing tonight? I fucks with it. Handlebar stream. You guys are like, oh, let's give you another 20 minutes. Listen, I was taking a shower, and I started taking a shower at like 5:20, and I was like, oh, I'll be done in like 30 minutes. I won't take, more than that to take a shower. Hi, Peanut. There you go, Peanut. Anyway, I thought it was like no way that I was gonna take more than, more than 20 minutes in the shower. And I like got done taking my shower and getting my like hair done and all my shit together, and I looked at the clock and it was 6:18 and I was like, what the fuck? Reasonable length shower. Listen, I have to take care of the hair, alright? I gotta clean it. I gotta clean the hair. It's looking relatively, it dried pretty quickly. I did a good bit of hair drying. It's probably because I spent so much time hair drying it that I went overboard on the time, but it's okay. It's okay, chat, we're here now. Let me massage it. Okay, chat, we're here now. It's alright. We're good. You don't have to worry about it. Man, I woke up so tired today. I don't know if that's like, I wonder if I'm doing the thing where I'm like not able to keep my blood sugar up in the night again. I really hope not. I've been like waking up, like, when you wake up and you're just like a brick and you just like, you feel like Goku from Dragon Ball, like, I can't move my limbs. It's like gravity was turned up. You guys have that? That was me today. Need more vitamins. No, Jizzy scamster again. There's like a fan club for Jizzy in the Discord, and they're trying to steal him, and I don't like it. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. I'm not fucking having it. We need the jizz. Gravity standard. I'm not fucking having it, man. Nice drip kid. Nice drip kid. Do a proper fit check. Excuse me, Peanut. Don't get ran over. Just have to make sure I'm careful around here. But yeah, what do you think of this? It's pretty good, I think. I like this outfit. I think this is like one of my favorite outfits so far. I love this top, and then with like the thigh highs and the skirt, it works really well. Cute as fuck. Hell yeah. Wrong, it's our Jizzy comrade. No. It's not ours. It's mine. He's mine. You can't have him. Your mom is bossy. She made me watch your stream. Yeah. How much for Jizzy? How about a crisp $2? How about a crisp $2 bill? I should go in the hood in that outfit. Go in the hood. What do you think would happen if I went to the hood wearing this? I will say, chat, you're gonna be proud of me. I went over to Dobbs' house wearing this the other day because I didn't have any other clean clothes. Like, I don't have any clean pants, chat, and it's making, like, going outside very awkward for me because, like, I had 3 pairs of jeans, right? One of the pairs got blood stained, and it's like I don't want to wear that out because it's got a bunch of blood stains on them. The other pair is like doesn't fit me very well at all, and it's like it makes me look. It's like it just doesn't fit me. The third pair was great, and it fit me perfect, but it had the zipper broke off. So robbed, but in Spanish, no pants. And so like I didn't know what the fuck to do, and so like I was just like fuck it. I just go over to Dobbs and I wore the skirt. I said fuck it, man. But I guess technically that would have been like the first like quote unquote girl moding outing that I ever did. So I'm pretty proud of that. I'm pretty proud of it, chat. Safety pin the zipper. I mean, I guess I could do that, but that's like, I don't know. Maybe I could. I suppose that would work, yeah. But it's like, it just came off, man. It's like, actually, I don't know if I can, because it didn't just come off. The zipper didn't come off. It came undone. Like, the actual, like, zipper part came undone. Like, they're no longer linked, and I can't, like, you know, walking in a skirt like an old mechanic. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Just like an old mechanic would. Yeah. Easy, go fix your dirty clothes, Jake. I mean, I have a ton of dirty clothes, but I don't have any pants, really. I don't have any jeans. I have a lot of skirts. I don't have a lot of jeans or pants, though. I don't have any shorts that I like to wear. I was wearing Jizzy's, like, chrome in public, pass it on themselves. Well, it wasn't quite in public. It wasn't, like, I didn't go to any, like, I just, like, went to the gas station. I didn't get out of the car, and then I went to, like, my friend's house, and that's it. So like, it wasn't like that much of girl mode, but you know, it's there. Bloodstains, can you elaborate more? Well, I had my period. No, it was from the mirror incident. I was wearing the pair of jeans when I sliced my fucking side open, accidentally. That stained my jeans pretty hard when I did that. Boy period. Who knew boys had their periods out their sides? Anyway, could you need to girl mode and have Dob take you to a strip club? That would be funny. I would do that. I would do that for enough money. For $1,000, I'll go to a strip club in girl mode. That would be funny. I'm not even sure where like the nearest strip club is to me, to be honest. Do you have a favorite brand of jeans? Not really. I don't know. I don't know what my favorite brand of jeans is. I wear jeans like almost all the time, but like I don't really have like a specific favorite, you know, brand. That Fashion Astra almost got deleted by a mirror. I did. I came like this fucking close to getting deleted by that mirror. Wait, it's keeping you from girl moding in Florida? Brainworms. I don't know how else to say it, but brainworms. People are always like, well, you know, why don't you just girl mode in this random place and then no one will ever see you again? It's like, that's not the point. It's not the fact that I'm not worried about seeing those people again. I'm worried about them, like, looking at me like, what is that ugly thing? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I've seen, like, people walk around in public wearing just ridiculous things. And I'm just like, I don't know, man. I don't know about that one. I don't know if I would wear that in public. Skinny jeans versus relaxed fit. I don't know what I like. I think I like skinny jeans. I like it to, you know, emphasize my butt. But, I'm not sure. Pretty sure you passed, Goober. Aw, thank you. I know, but I got them brainworms, right? I do, however, like, I was, like, mentioning this yesterday when I was talking to Jen. But, like, I was looking through some old pictures of mine, and I realized that not a single one of them looked like a guy. Like, I was looking at my old, like, pre-transition pictures. There was a very brief period of time when I was, like, kind of masculine. Like, I'm talking, like, a year-long span, if that, where I was, like, kind of a masculine person. And then it was, like, from there, then I started doing HRT. It's like, it was not... I, like, even looking back at, like, some of the fucking pictures I took, like, in school, I was just not there. Not just a mirror, it was a mirror realm. Astra tried to take our Astra. They had to stop before launching her testicles into space. You'll never stop me from launching my testicles into space. You'll never do it. Mode agrees, and face isn't masculine. Well, I have that one picture of me when I was working at that lube shop, right? Where I was, like, standing there, and I was, like, looking all, like... That I have that picture, and that's pretty masculine, I think. But, you know, that was kind of the peak. It was peak masculinity for me. Yo, Matthew, what's up? Are the measurements updated? No, the measurements aren't updated. I'm approximately 10 pounds lighter than that right now. Everything else should be, like, for the most part, okay. Like, I'm probably a little bit lower on the hips and the bust because I just don't have as much body fat on me. But, like, I imagine I'm still the same height, but I'm still, like, I'm 100, I weighed, like, a couple hours ago, and it was 109, so I'm, like, 109 right now. But I'm trying, alright? I'm trying to get back up there. I'm trying to fucking get that ass meat, you know what I mean? You can help, you too can help make Astra, not skinny by buying me food. Thank you, Matthew, for getting the sub to Valkyrie, Chimera. You guys remember that, like, Gary's mod, game mode, the Chimera mode? Where you had to be, like, you were running from a Chimera, and it was really fun? I remember that. There was a lot of errors in that map. Jeans are more like a 2020, 22, 24. I'm not sure what, I don't know. I have no idea. Need to buy more cooking classes. I do, honestly, but like, okay. I'm slowly expanding my culinary repertoire, okay? Like, it's slowly happening. Right? Like, okay, at first, all I could make was chicken wings, right? That's all I knew how to make. Anyway, so I made chicken wings a lot, and then once I got my carbon steel pan, I learned how to make burgers, right? So I can make chicken wings and burgers, like, very consistently at this point, right? And now I'm adding, like, another thing. I'm adding breakfast burritos to that. So now I can cook breakfast burritos pretty fucking good. I can make myself a bum-ass breakfast burrito now. So I've got 3 items. I need to expand it. I need to expand my horizon. Need to add the KFC cheese to your treat stream menu if you're available in your ear. That sounds so nasty. The chicken pizza, that sounds so gross. Why would anyone eat that? Ah, we took some Parmesan and melted it over a chicken breast. Wow. I don't know, is that just like a chicken parm, but just not as good? I don't know, I don't know, it does not look good. Not a housewife boy until you start baking like a wife. I do want to start baking, but we need to clean our oven. I want to know why her teeth are immune to all mountain drinks. They're not. I need to go to the dentist. I've tried it for the memes. It was actually good. I don't know. It's KFC though. It's like KFC is like it's KFC, dude. I don't know if I trust it. I don't know if I trust KFC, to be honest with you. I'm trying to find my streaming position. I need to like, oh, there we go. That's good, right? Yeah. Is Jizzy still okay with gluten? For now, yeah. He's been handling it really well. He's been eating a lot of gluten. So he's like okay to eat that now again, which is kind of wild to think about. He was like totally not able to eat it like a year ago, and now he can, which is really cool. How good of a crust do you get when you're cooking steaks? I don't know how to cook steaks yet. But when I'm cooking burgers, like yesterday, I made some burgers again. And I fucking, oh my god, chat. I got the perfect sear on that son of a bitch. I used the cast iron, and I got it like really hot, and then I fucking, the sear, man, the sear was so good. And it was perfectly cooked too. It's just like right at like the recommended temperature of like 160. It was like, hi Peanut. Peanut. Hope you kept it away from the sink at this time, lol. Yeah, I did. That was so depressing. I was so upset when that happened, guys. You have no idea. I was so fucking mad. I'm guessing the sausage, egg, and cheese burrito I suggested worked well. Yes, I did. It did, Cuddle Bear. It did. Okay. So what I do, right, when I'm making it, I chop up some onions and bell peppers, right, and then I put some salt on them, and then I saute them. And so I saute these bell peppers and onions, and then I put them in a mixing bowl. And then I take some sausage, some breakfast sausage, and some andouille sausage, and I roast that. Like I kind of cook that for a little bit, right? And I cook the sausage, and I cook the andouille sausage, and I put that into the bowl, right? And then I cook some eggs. I like scramble some eggs with some like paprika and, you know, like salt and shit. And then I take all that scrambled eggs and I put that in the mixing bowl. So I mix all that shit together with like a good bit of like cheese, like a good bit of Monterey Jack cheese, and maybe some like cheddar and some American cheese. American cheese is very important. I don't care what anyone says. American cheese goes in the thing and is good because it helps it melt and it helps the cheese emulsify, which is nice because you don't want just like hard pieces of cheese in the burrito. So then I mix all that shit up, right? And I get a tortilla and I wrap it. Like I wrap it. I've been getting good at wrapping burritos, chat. I'm getting pretty good at it. And I wrap it and then I sear it on the fucking pan again so that it like browns the tortilla, and I put that in tinfoil. Man, it's so fucking good, chat. It's so fucking good. I've been like getting better. I've been getting better at it. Still not going fishing, I see. Sag. Dauber is failing me. I want to go fishing. We just have to find the time, right? I think we have fishing poles, but I think we only have saltwater fishing poles, and I'm not like that close to the ocean, so like it'd be like an hour and a half to go fishing, and I don't really want to do that, to be honest with you. Black and peak is a nice color on me. I know it is. It's really like this outfit is like peak. I love this outfit. You know, I always thought like, you know, if I were to get like trapped in some place in like a movie scenario, like I'm on a ship, and everyone's trapped together, and it's like you only have one clothes. So your clothes be kind of iconic. They become iconic to you, like how an anime character always wears the same fucking clothes, right? This would be my outfit, I think. This would be what I choose, because I like it a lot. You're in Florida, Goober. Yeah, I know I'm not that far from the saltwater, but I'm close. I'm very close to like a lot of lakes, right? So I'm close to freshwater lakes, not saltwater, you know, trapped on a ship, yeah. Western omelet with sausage and a burrito. Kind of. It's kind of like that, but it's not really an omelet because it's all scrambled and mixed together. I also put salsa on mine. I always put salsa in mine as well. Jizzy doesn't like the salsa because he can't handle the heat, but I like it. Battle skirt activated. Not even not even brackish water near you? What is that? What does that mean? What does that mean? I have no idea. Either way, like when I was in Iowa, I had like a lot of I had some freshwater fishing poles when I lived there, right? But like I don't have those anymore. And the only fishing poles we have are the saltwater ones that Jizzy had. And so, same ingredients as shit. But like I don't have the freshwater fishing poles anymore. Even though I live like within walking distance of a lake that I could fish at, right? But I don't have a saltwater fishing pole. Thank you, SuperFreak69, for the subscription. Thank you so much. I don't know. I'll get one someday. Is it a mix of salt and fresh water? I don't think so. Because, like, I don't think... I'm pretty sure there's not, right? Because there's a lot of lakes in Florida, but most of them are fresh water, I'm pretty sure. Why does my monitor, like, turn down sometimes? I hate it when it does this. It's, like, so dark, but I turn the... Is there, like, a setting on? Brightness, eye saver mode. Brightness all the way up. Unavailable. Contrast. It won't let me, like, fucking... Turn off echo sensor mode to increase the brightness? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is echo sensor mode? Hold on. Source, no. Menu. Response time. Fastest. Black level normal. Screen ratio. Contrast, eye care, eye saver mode, VIP mode off, on screen display system, display port, hold on, Echo sensor mode on. Optimizes brightness in real time based on your lighting in your environment. That's stupid. Why is that on? Turn that shit the fuck off. Why is that shit on by default? There we go. Now we fixed it. Now we're good. We're good, chat. We're good. I fix. I can't risk the bones, evil little bitches. Wait, what? You still have the manual lol? Well, I don't need it. I can figure it out. I figured it out. We're fine. I figured it out. But it was so annoying because it would like turn down like, and I was like, why is it so dark? And then it would turn up, and I'm like, what the fuck? But it's okay because I figured it out. It was a weird setting that was on by default. Furry cruise ship. Yeah, no, I don't think the furry cruise is happening, Vanna. I don't think it's gonna happen. Don't swim in the lakes because I grew up in Florida and have an abnormal fear or slash respect of alligators. I'm not really scared of alligators. Alligators are kind of cute. I like them. I've seen them. They're kind of nice. Especially, like, I feel like if you're in the lake a ways, like, if you're in the lake, you're, like, in the middle of it, there's not gonna be an alligator in, like, the middle of the fucking lake ready to fucking take you down. Because most alligators aren't that big and won't go for humans anyway. And they like to stay near the shore where there's a lot of still moving water and not, like, the actual in the middle of the fucking lake, right? You like fish and chips, Astrid? I don't know. I never had like proper fish and chips, but I do like fish sticks. I am not a gay fish. I like going, you know, the fish. I like deep fried fish, right? So it's like I want to try and make that. So it'd be cool if I could like catch my own fish and do that. That'd be really cool. It might be worth it to like go and do like a weekend trip out to like Daytona or something and go fishing and try to catch like a lot of like salt freshwater fish and then cook that. That'd be kind of cool. She has the German engineer genes. Florida has alligators, crocodiles, caimans, and any body of water has at least one. I don't know, crocodiles aren't as common here. They are here. Like, we do have crocodiles, but they're not as prevalent as alligators, I don't think. I haven't seen a crocodile. I've not seen a crocodile. I've only seen alligators. And they're not that big. They're like, an alligator is like typically like that long. They're not that big, right? So it's like depends on where you are, and like if you're in the Everglades, I imagine they're a bit bigger than that. But like up here, you know, they're not that bad. Fit check. There's a posture check, but hey, Peanut. Yeah, we're good. Okay. I feel like this could also like this outfit would also do well with like a big bow or something like that. That would also work. I don't like to wear my hat like that normally. There we go. It doesn't look right if I have my hat like facing forward. I have to have it like that, and now it's like now we're cool. Now we're cool. Now we're cool. Oh, so look at this. I got this back finally. My Colt Detective Special. It's like actually my carry gun. Oh my god. Someone sent me a tree. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay. Hold on 1 second. I hate looking at my phone, man. It's so annoying. What the fuck am I looking at? What the hell? Okay, wait. Okay, hold on, wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Alright, I gotta go get the packages that Jizzy had ordered to the front door. Yes, you were cool, Astra. We need a way to kill the brain worms. I don't know how to do that. It's a damn fine pistol. It really is. I love this pistol. It's like... It is like my carry pistol, unironically. Like, I have a holster for it that I need to dig out of the closet, which I know where it is, at least. But I don't know how to carry this, realistically, though. Because, like, if I'm wearing an outfit like this, the fuck am I supposed to put it? I need, like, whatchamacallit? I need, like, a thigh holster, like, right there, so that I can, like, conceal it. Or, like, you know, so I can keep it, like, in here, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I really need, is a thigh holster. That would make this, like, outfit work. And, you know, I also need a black purse. I have a purple purse. I need a black purse for this outfit. I need a black purse. I wouldn't carry a gun in a purse, though. I would not do that. Carrying a gun in a purse is not a great idea. Hold on. You know, I do like the treat stream thing, because, like, I don't know what the food is yet. So it's kind of nice that I'm like, ooh, what am I gonna get? I don't know. Diholstra. If you recall, the gun in a purse is what caused the darkest timelines. It is? Wait, what? I'm confused. I don't remember that. I have no idea what you're talking about. Here we go. We fixed it. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. If you call a gun in a person, yeah, hold on. Like, if we go to Amazon, right, I can show you guys what I'm talking about. There's, like, if I get, like, a thigh holster. Right? Something like, maybe like this would be okay. I feel like this would be too small, right? Like, I feel like this wouldn't be tight enough to support the weight of this, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't think it would. I would need something more like, maybe like this, something with a little bit more meat on it. Oh, that's not even a hip holster. That's not even a thigh holster. It's like a waistband holster. I don't know, I feel like this would be too weak to hold anything up, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I really want, like something like that. That would be perfect, but I don't know if it would hold a gun like that, because it's meant for like a super micro compact, like the fucking, yeah, I can tell that's like a 22 LR in there, and there's no way it's anything bigger than that. They do make guns that would be perfect for that. There is an Astra that would be perfect for that. First of all, that gun's cool. Second off, why are they all in 9mm? I want one of these in, like, not that. What is that? It's like a Makarov, but not. It's an Astra. It's an Astra Walther clone. That's kind of classy. I won't lie. But that would work probably. Though it's in 380, I don't really trust 380. Ooh. That's kind of nice too. Fuck that. Damn. That looks kind of sick. Now this would work. That would work in that holster. That would be perfect, though I don't know if I'd trust it. 25 ACP. Jesus Christ, dude. Is that even, like, worth carrying at that point? I don't even know if that's worth carrying. Let me look at micro compact 9mm. Because you have things like this, right? Like I don't know if that works though. I don't know if that's good. Like I don't know if these like super small ones are like even worth it. Because I see these a lot, like these little riggers. But I'm like, is this something you can rely on? I feel like I don't know if they are. I just don't know. I don't know if that's where it's at, man. Don't know if that's where it's at. If you do get a gun holster, make sure to get something to support the weight of the gun, but also fit your thigh. Yeah, that's the tricky thing, right? Is like if I end up getting like a thigh holster, I don't want it to have to be. I don't want to constantly have to be pulling it back up, right? And it's like this isn't like a super light gun either. Like it weighs. It's got some substantial weight to it, you know, and I can feel that. Like if it was. Maybe like a 340 wouldn't be so heavy and it wouldn't matter for that one. But like for this one, especially if it's got ammo in it, there's no way it's not going to cause that holster to like float down or something like that, right? Plus it's got, I wouldn't carry this one like mostly just because of the hammer, right? I probably will carry this for a time, but only until I get like the Smith & Wesson 340. Because once I get a Smith & Wesson 340, that will probably be like the main carry gun. Because I feel like that one's going to be so much easier to carry. Medium denim punch crotch carry holster. Nah, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. That looks like a fanny pack. Thank you, Face Octane, for following. Also, my fucking mini feed is dead. I hate that. I hate it when it dies. Mini feed. God damn it. No, I didn't wanna see what my feed was. I didn't wanna see that. It also requires you to go outside. Yes. Isn't that the gun you used to take out politicians? I don't think so. Not really. It's just a snub-nosed 38. Is this like known for taking out politicians or something like that? I wasn't aware of that. It's not really. It's like an old police gun. It's like an old like detective. Like it was a dreary day when she walked into my office. She had the greatest fucking tits I've ever seen. I carry a car CM9 most of the time. I just respect its limitations. Only 6-shot. Yeah, but 6 shots I feel like is not that bad, right? Like if you got, you know, like you've got the ability to go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? That's like that's a lot of ammo. And I feel like if you're paying attention, you won't need more than that. Obviously, like, more ammo is better, but I feel like the drawbacks of a semi-auto are not... I feel like the advantages of a revolver outweigh the negatives, for me anyway. Like, the reliability of a revolver is something I think about. There's also, like, again, the fact that you can push it into somebody without it, like, jamming that I like. And I can put, like, really big, powerful loads if I want to. Not in this one because it's 38. But if I had a Smith & Wesson 340 in 357 Magnum, I could put like stupid hot rounds in that son of a bitch, and it would fuck somebody up. If you need 8+ shots, you have other problems. I mean, you know, I can understand that, right? Like if you everyone always likes to think, oh, I'll be so accurate in that moment, right? Because it's like, but in reality, you're going to be so frazzled, you're not even going to be able to aim. So it's like, it's nice to have the extra shots. But in my mind, I feel like it's worth it to have a gun that I can really shove into somebody. Like, I can't do that with, like, this, right? I can't shove this into, like, somebody without it pushing the slide out of battery, right? So to me, it's like, it's not worth it to carry something like this, even though it has a higher capacity. Because I can actually, like, shove this into somebody and then pull the trigger, right? I can, like, pull it in and go, right? That's what I want. Powerful loads, hot loads, huh? This is a stupid extended clip. I proved this Smith & Wesson M&P Shield 9mm single stack magazines for it's great for concealed carry. But again, semi-automatic is just, like, not something I want to... I don't like semi-automatics for that reason, that I can't push the barrel back. It's like... Is this a new kink? Shove it into something. Well, you think about it, right? If I'm gonna use a gun, right? If I'm gonna have to, I think it's important when you're deciding what gun you want to carry that you think about the most likely use case for that gun, right? Like, I could carry this, right? But, like, most likely, if I have to use it, this is not going to be the best gun for that situation, right? Like, say you're a police officer, right? Most likely, and if you have to use your gun, it's gonna be in a situation where you're, like, at least 10 feet away from the guy you're shooting, right? Now, for me, it's like, if I have to use a gun, if I'm put into a corner and I have to use a gun, I'm more worried about someone grabbing me and, like, holding me, like, still, right? In that case, when I'm next to somebody, I want to be able to get my gun and shove them away with the gun and then, like, shoot them while I'm pushing them with the gun. You can't do that with a semi-automatic, and I don't want that. I'm more rural. I want something that can stop a hog or a bear. Yeah, there's always that. Like, you know, 357 Magnum is a fucking... I'll put a motherfucker down, right? Like, you know, that's why I wouldn't carry 380 ACP. I think it's too small. It doesn't have enough power. I need my stopping power. This is where you use a knife melee. Or you just fucking use a gun. I never want to get in a knife fight. I have zero desire to ever be in a knife fight. That sounds awful. That sounds fucking awful. Ideally, try not to be that close to begin with. That's when a neck knife would be handy. Yeah, maybe, but I'm thinking, like, in that situation, I might be in, like, a crowded bar or something like that, or I'm, like, at some place where I can't really, like, I don't know, I'm in some place where there's a lot of people and someone could just, you know, like, that's what, in my mind, if I ever have to use a gun, it's probably gonna be in a situation closer to that than it is gonna be in some sort of Western standout where I'm, like, behind cover and going, ugh. Right, like, in my mind, most likely if I have to use a gun, it's not gonna be in that situation. It's gonna be in a situation where I'm right next to somebody and they pose an immediate threat to me and I have only one option, right? Don't forget about Manber Peg. I'm totally seriously right now, guys. Say hello to my little friend. Get the exploring. Hello, Peanut. Hello, Peanut. Peanut. Yeah, so I don't know. It's like, I've thought about this question a lot. Also, Astra period in her E30, yeah. I've thought about this question a lot about what gun would be best for me. And since I think, because of a number of factors, like, number one, I'm not an inexperienced shooter. It's like, it's not like I hold a gun and I'm like, I don't know what to do with this, right? Like, I am an experienced shooter. So there's that to consider. So if I have a gun loaded with hot 357 Magnum loads, I know that, yeah, it's going to be a lot of recoil, but I'm going to be able to handle it, right? I know that I can do that, because I've shot 357 loads out of a snub nose before, right? But it's like, there's that factor, and I also know that I'm probably going to be able to land at least one of those shots out of the 6 that I have, right? And I know that if I were to be close to somebody, I would want to be able to, like, use the gun as a tool to, like, you know, get the fuck off of me kind of thing, right? The main reason you have to pull it out and convince someone it's not worth the risk to do whatever they're going to. If they continue in areas, they'll be losing distance, and near reliability is the most important, followed by the stopping power. Would want a single shot, but 6 is plenty? Yeah. The main reason to have to pull it out is to convince someone it's not worth it. I don't think that's true, Erica, though. I will say that I don't think that's a good reason. I'm not going to pull out my gun to prevent something from escalating. I feel like pulling out a gun is the single best way to escalate something, like, ever. If I'm going to pull out my gun, I'm going to do so with the intention of ending someone's life. There's no other way around that. I'm not going to pull it out and be like, back away. I'm going to pull out and be like, you're dead, and fucking unload the entire 6 rounds into him. There's no, like, if I'm at that point, there's no more time to be like, oh, well, maybe I can, no, it's like, it's your life or my life at that point. It's like, if I'm at the point where I'm pulling a gun at you, you've already forfeited your life. That's just it. That's the way, that is the only reason why I would ever pull a gun out. And it's like, I'm not gonna pull a gun out to scare somebody. I'm not gonna pull a gun out to, like, intimidate them. I'm gonna pull it out and be like, I'm not gonna take any chances. I'm gonna, like... It is unloaded, by the way, for anyone who's wondering, because I am dry firing it, which I probably shouldn't do, but it's okay. But it's like, if I'm pulling this gun out on somebody, I'm going to immediately fucking shoot them. It's like, it's not about, like, I'm not gonna sit there and hesitate while I'm pointing a gun at somebody, because that gives them time to pull out a gun if they have one. Or a knife and charge me or some bullshit, right? I'm just gonna go, I'm pull a gun out and I'm going, hasta la vista, baby, and then unload all 6 of them in there. Make sure you reload and double tap. Of course, because I gotta keep the speed clip, so I'll be like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh man, that was close. Good thing he's dead. That's why I prefer single stack semi-auto conceals, because, well, because people are stupid and get anxious around people who open carry. I don't like to carry. I don't like to, yeah, I don't want to open carry. I don't want anyone to know that I have a gun, right? That's like, I don't want that to be a thing. I want it to be completely concealed. And that's hard for me, because I'm very small, and the smaller you are, the harder it is to conceal something. Your catchphrase. Hasta la vista, baby. I don't like the idea of killing someone, though. Well, neither do I. I'd rather not. Like, if I never have to kill somebody, I'll be happy. Like, I don't ever want to have to do that. I don't think I'll ever have to do that. Like, I am fairly certain I won't ever have to do that. And I'm praying that I don't have to fucking ever end someone's life, because I feel like it would fuck me up. I don't, even if it was, like, someone charging at me and I know I had only one option, if I took someone's life, I don't think I'd ever, like, go to sleep the same. So, like, I never actually want to do that. It's just like a fail-safe that's like, well, you know, I'd rather it be me than them, right? What if they have a quick revive? Oh, shit, man. Oh, fucking shit. Goddamn last stand perk having motherfuckers. No reasonable person wants to do that. It's life or death situation for sure. Absolutely, yeah. I do know enough about it, though, where it's like, I know... Like, again, it's like, if you're gonna pull a gun out on somebody, it's that's it. You've made the decision at that point, you know? Like, shit after that. Yeah. But, you know, so hopefully I never have to. But, if I do have to, I'd rather have something than nothing, you know what I mean? I don't want to deal with that shit. But, so I'm thinking, like, I love the form factor of this revolver. And I love this revolver in general. I just really like it. The only thing that I would say is it is old and it is kind of an antique, and I like it, and I don't want to shoot it a whole bunch and get it all fucked up. And I want to maintain it and keep it nice. But it's... The other thing about it is it is 38 special, so I can't shoot 357s out of this thing, which is okay. But, you know, especially if you're doing, like, plus P rounds. But I'd really like the ability to shoot 357, even if I don't carry 357 in it. Right, and so I'm thinking, like, and then the other main thing is this trigger, or this hammer, not the trigger. The hammer is just too good at getting caught in things. I can't put this in my pocket, because it's 100% gonna get caught if I put it in my pocket. And I have to have, like, a holster where it's, like, convenient to grab it, but it's also not, like, gonna get caught in my clothes or something like that. So for me, I feel like if I'm gonna carry a revolver, I want it to be a bobbed trigger, or a bobbed hammer, not trigger. And so I don't have to worry about the hammer catching on something like that, why I really like the Smith & Wesson, because it's got that concealed hidden hammer, which is nice, because that way someone can't, like, say if I'm, like, right here, and someone's right in front of me, and they grab it like this, right? At that point, like, the gun won't fire, right? If I pulled the trigger right now and there was a bullet in this thing, the gun wouldn't fire, because the hammer would just go into my finger. So if you grab a revolver that's being pointed at you like this, just round the cylinder like that, there's no way to fire it. So the enclosed hammer is kind of a nice thing, because it prevents that from being a weakness. People carry tasers and pepper spray. This is true, but I wouldn't want to carry tasers and pepper spray. Maybe pepper spray, maybe. In like a more like, oh, this guy's drunk and I don't want to actually kill him, I just want him to get away from me kind of way. But your odds of survival that much just might as well if you're a gun fan anyways. Wait, your odds of survival that, wait, what? I'm confused. Well, you're in one of two situations. Either they have 1, 2, and it's already out, which case it's mutually assured destruction, which might be preferable depending on your philosophy. Unless they're very slow on the trigger, you don't have one, which in case immediately shoot bullet. If they have their hands on you, it's at your own risk. If they get you it before you have it pointed the right way, rather than have one that is not guessed, I get improved. I feel like that situation, those two situations are very, very specific and not necessarily realistic. I think in a realistic situation, it's more complicated than that. You're never going to have a situation where it's just, this is the way it is. It's going to happen. Anything that's ever, any situation that's real is going to happen way quicker than you think it's going to happen, and it's going to be way different than you think it's going to happen. It's going to be, you're not going to be expecting it, and it's going to be, holy shit, what the fuck? Right? If someone's already pointing a gun at me, there's no point in fucking unholstering the gun, right? And if someone doesn't have a gun pulled on me, like they have a knife on me, and they're like, I'm in a back alley, and they're like, give me your money, then that's like a situation where I can go, yeah. And if I grab somebody, if someone's grabbing me, I have to hope that it's concealed enough where they don't grab it first, but I feel like it's ideally it would be in an area where it would be easy for me to grab even if my arms were bound like this. So like a thigh holster where I could just reach down, right? Instead of having to do that.
Am I a dude? No, I think you just have the wrong channel. Or maybe your audio settings are fucked up. Why would you think I'm a dude? Hands up.
Like getting a sucker punch? You can shoot a revolver in a jacket pocket? Yeah, you could just like, you know, keep it in your pocket or something, right? Like, that's the thing, right? I want to have it in a way where it's like, if someone grabs me like this, right? And then my arms are like this, I can still get it. So let's say that it was like I had a thigh carry, right? And the gun is like right in here, in my like thigh, right? And maybe it'd be a little bit higher than that, but you get my point, right? So I'm right there, and so my arms are bound like this. I can still reach into this. But see right here, this is why I need a bobbed hammer, right? The gun is stuck in it's caught in the thigh high. So you can't do that. I can't do that with this gun. But say I had a bobbed hammer, then I could grab it, right? Fucking absolutely fucking ruin my day. God damn it. God damn it. Fucking god damn it. None of you saw that. None of you saw that. None of you saw that. That didn't happen. None of you saw that. Fucking god damn it. Well, I knew I should have worn the safety shirts today. I knew I should have. Fuck. Anyway, the point is, I could grab the gun right from there, and then, like, if someone's grabbing me, then I could use that, and then I could, like, if they're right in front of me, then I could, like, push into them like that, and if they're behind me, I could, like, you know, I don't know. Always wear safety shirts. It's your moral. This is a lesson today, kids. Always wear fucking safety shirts. Safety bullshit. God fucking damn it. God damn it. God damn it. No. God damn it. All Astra's revenge fantasy. Go for wait, what? You a vacuum?
What do you mean that I'm a vacuum? Is that implying that I suck a lot? Because it's kind of true.
Safety shorts. Man, I fucking need some safety shirts, god damn it. I just didn't want to put them on because I was like, there's no way something will happen. There's no fucking way. God damn it. I should have known. I should have known it being too fucking short of a skirt, god damn it. This is just not... Anyway, chat. I think that's why, like, honestly, I was looking at the Ruger. Don't get banned. Listen, I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to. Am I gay? Why are you gay? Are you gay? Why are you gay? Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. Who's to say? What is this clip? Yeah, that's pretty accurate, I would say. That's pretty accurate. I still have not spit to this day. Still don't do it. Never have. No audio and clip? Okay, well. It was just me fucking being like, I don't spit. Because I don't spit. Gauge. What is a femboy?
Well, that is a very good question. What is a femboy?
I'm actually making a video about that right now. But femboy is a miserable pile of lies. But enough talk, how about you? I don't know, a femboy is just a weird person. I don't know. Safety shirts are fine except for battle pass. Yeah. If your boobs were bigger, you could stick the gun underneath your boobs, wear a bigger shirt. You need big boobs to do that. I don't have big boobs, man. I don't have like big fucking boobs. What is a femboy?
A femboy is basically a twink that wears girl clothes. And to be honest with you, that's pretty much exactly what a femboy is. Now, I believe that femboys and traps are two different things. And they're on two different sides of a line. But listen, I'll make a video that explains the whole fucking thing. You need a new Wikipedia. To be honest with you, there's not like a single video on YouTube that like describes it the way I think it should be. Because I feel like there's a societal understanding of what a femboy is, but like no one talks about it. And I feel like we kind of understand things, just no one's actually came out and said it. So I'm gonna fucking come out and say it. And so yeah, Culinary is a femboy? Yeah, maybe. I don't know, because you have to be able to define between a trap and a femboy, right? I believe that the difference is like a trap is full stealth and looks completely like a girl, while a femboy still has like masculine twinges about them, where it's like you'll still be able to go, oh, that's a guy, right? But a femboy is someone you would go, oh, I thought that was a girl at first, right? That's like the difference between the two. So in that case, Renali might be more of a trap, but I'm not sure. Just one short year and we'll finally get the femboy video. Yeah, honestly, it's been a while. I've been working on it for a while. But I didn't work on it for a long time, and I've only been working on it recently. And to be fair, I've been working on it for like a week so far, like pretty consistently, and I've gotten a lot done. It's gotten like, there's been a significant progress on the video in the past week, and hopefully it'll be done like relatively soon. I don't have that much left to do on it. I have a couple things, and I've got some more shit to do, but it's not... It's coming together, you know. It's like it's continuum from twink to femboy to trap. Well, you know, I've talked about this on stream before, but basically the whole video is just me talking about the line of femininity and masculinity, right? And I guess I'll see it, but like, and basically what I'm trying to say here and with this video is that you have people on, there's masculinity and gender is like a spectrum, right? There is like, there's kind of like 4 quadrants, right? You got like femininity and masculinity and gender, and they all relate socially, right? Because you got like, you've got male and female, right? But you've also got like a large spectrum of in between there in terms of how socially they are perceived, right? Like, you can't do anything about your chromosomes, right? You can't do anything like that. That is like male and female, okay? But you can do something about like the social perception of yourself. And so that's what the video is about, is that line of like masculinity, the femininity, and where people fall on that line. Because for instance, right, you take a look at a bear, right? Like a fucking man, 400 pounds, 7 foot, hairy ass bear. Like, that is the most masculine a guy can get, I think, right? That's, in my mind, that's peak masculinity. And you come down from there, you become more feminine until you get to, like, hunks, you know, cubs. And then you go past there, and then you're at, like, otters, then twinks. And then I think as you're getting closer to the center of the line, you get to, like, femboys. And the femboys, center of the line is here. So this is perceived as male. This is perceived as female. Femboys are right here, and traps are right here. So, like, that's the difference between the two, right? So bears are all the way over here. Princess is all the way over here. Femboys are right here, and traps are right here. That's the way I put it. A bear is big, hairy man. One day we could alter our DNA, but that won't happen for 100 years. We need female tan, male by default. Wait, what? By the time you're done with the video, you'll have to change the title to Femman, lol. What about eggs? I don't know. I'm not gonna make it about trans people at all. It's solely about femboys. It's not about. It has nothing to do with trans or anything. It's just femboys. You lost me, babe. We more female than male by default. Wait, what? What are you talking about? Anyway, that's my perception of it. And so I feel like I feel like we need to bring back the word trap. We need to make that a socially acceptable word again, because it's stupid that that's not a socially acceptable word. Because femboy and trap came from the same place. They came from like the same place from the 90s. They were both derogatory terms turned like anime culture turned mainstream culture again. I don't know. This is Astra's ideal of a man. Yeah. That's it. That's all the way on the other end of the spectrum. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. See, there's a lot of femboys who are like into other femboys and they're into femininity. I'm not. I'm into masculinity. Like in terms of my sexuality, I love men. Big, strong men. Trans has their own spectrum, not just femboys. I feel like trans is just a little bit different. It's not even like you're not just like the line I'm talking about is just social perception. It's just about social perception, and trans people go a little bit deeper than that. It's like different, and it's hard to explain. But I might make a video about that too, to be honest with you. But that'll be a different video because I feel like there's a lot of shit I could say about trans and being trans that a lot of people. I have a unique perspective from that, I think, and that would be interesting to talk about. And I feel like I can talk about it because, you know, right? But like, you know, this video specifically does not have to do with trans people at all, and it's not about anything that has to do with trans people. This video is just about femboys and the social perception of gender and how people perceive gender in a social situation. I think maybe I'll change it. I don't know. I might go, that's too saucy. I don't want to touch that. But that's too controversial. I don't know. But fuck it. I could say that being trans is different personal experience. Yeah, it is different. So M to F and F to M. Yeah. Help me rewire my house, Astra. I mean, I could, but I'm more of a like a car electrician. Like, I know more about like vacuum tubes and electronics like that. I'm not a house like electrician, you know. Do femboys have dysphoria and stuff like that? Curious. Well, I think femboys can. Like, for me, I would describe myself as a femboy / trap, maybe. I don't know. I'm one of the two. But I would describe myself more as a femboy than trans. But that's because I don't want to identify as trans, because I feel like identifying as trans is not what I want to do. Like, I have gender dysphoria, right? And that gender dysphoria makes me want to be a girl. And a lot of people would say that instantly qualifies me as being trans, but I don't like to identify as trans because I don't want to be trans. I want to be a girl. I don't want to be trans. And a lot of people make it about being trans, and it's like, I don't want to be trans. I don't want people to know I'm trans. I don't want people to think I'm trans. I don't want people to view me as trans. I want to be a woman, full stop. I don't want people to ever think of me as being trans. So that's like that, and since that you can't really do that in today's society, I feel like being a femboy is just easier and more fun. So that's what I do. House wiring isn't hard to understand. Knowing how to do it in code and safety is much more complex. That's more what I'm talking about. Like, I could rewire a switch in the house, right? Like, I know how to fucking... I know enough about electronics to do what I need to do. I don't want to... If you don't do shit to code, you can, like... It's like a fire hazard, and you could burn someone's house down. That's why they call them eggs. Some people didn't want to identify as trans for a lot of reasons. I wouldn't say that's not what I would call an egg. I would call an egg somebody who clearly has gender dysphoria and denies it. And doesn't want to accept the fact that they have, like, this desire and need to transition, I guess. Some people feel that trans identity has become too politicized. I do. I feel like that's very true. Like, for instance, and I like, okay, I'm not gonna get into the whole all other controversial about the Trans Visibility Day thing because I don't want to talk about that. But Trans Visibility Day, to me, as someone who's kind of trans, is awful. Why would I ever want to be seen as trans? That's like the most disrespectful, like, uncomfortable thing ever. Again, if my goal of transitioning is to look like a woman, I don't ever want people to think, I don't want people to look at me and think trans. And I feel like most other trans people don't want it to be seen as trans either. Because it's like, the whole point is to transition and to go from being a boy to a girl and not the whole point is not to go from being a boy to a trans girl, it's to be a girl. And it's like, society has put a kind of stop to that in the trans word, and it's kind of unfortunate. Again, I could talk about that at length, and how some things that people who try to help trans people end up hurting trans people in the end, and I could talk about that, but I might, but that'll be a different video. Make traps great again. Oh my god, I need to make a slogan. Make traps great again. That was on point, actually. I mean, that's the way I just look at it, right? Like, for me, and somebody who I've considered myself trans before, and I technically kind of am. I am trans, but I'm also not. Like, I don't like to identify as trans, specifically for those reasons. Like, I don't want people to look at me, and especially the media. Trans people have been so politicized and so vilified in the media that if you're a trans person, you're not a woman. You're trans, and I hate that. I hate that so much. And it's like that you've ruined... and you've hurt it's unironically hurt trans people because of that. And it's like, people don't think about that kind of thing. And it's like, there's a lot of repercussions for how society treats and decides to treat trans people. And it's really unfortunate. Schrodinger's transition. Yeah. Even gooners would get political when they hit critical mass. I mean, think about it this way, right? Would you rather be trans in a modern society where the scrutiny of trans people is much higher and much more people are aware of trans people, so you can just, like, the bar of passing is higher, right? Compared to if it was the 50s, if you passed in the 50s and you were able to stealth mode, that was peak. That would have been peak. Because at that point, people wouldn't know, and no one would know. And then you would be fully woman at that point, because the society, your friends, your family, and everybody treats you as a woman. But nowadays, that's not how it is. Society will never treat you that way, because society views you as trans, and is special, and needs to be protected, or whatever. It's like, it's different. You can't do that anymore. Not to say that it was better to be trans in the 50s, because it wasn't, but you get my point. You get my point. Traps can have different orientations. Wait, what? Yeah. Even gooners will get political when they hit critical mass. What is the political implications of gooning? Relatable trans women are women. Yeah. It's more like random hormones and shit. Wait. No, wait. I'm missing text here. Chat's going too fast. I can't read text. I mean, catching up with Europe, make traps to get right again. It's not like there's a committee defining all these terms. There's not. The moment you get outed, you're ostracized trade-offs. Yeah, like if you get outed, you're ostracized. But it's like, it's so much more. Today we put such a bigger emphasis on trans people and such a spotlight on trans people. And I feel like as a trans person, I can't think of something that would hurt trans people more than putting the spotlight on trans people. Because every trans person I know just wants to be left alone. They don't want to be on this. They don't want to be on the news. They don't want to be. They don't want to be politicized. They just want to be normal. They want to be left alone. They want to live a normal fucking life. They don't want to have to deal with people politicizing them and saying you're a victim. And it's like not. I don't know. It's dumb. Edgers rise up. It's goon time. 100 years from now, historians will look back at the 21st century and say the most important political shift in our political landscape was gamers becoming gooners and taking political power. The goonification of gamers. The goonification of gamers has destroyed our society. Edgers rise up. It's time to goon. The right to goon. Goonergate. We must all goon at the same time. We could cause mass societal destruction if we all just goon at the same time. If we all do it at the same time, the collective power and the collective reduction in workforce will cause society to bend to our will. If all of us just goon, we can boycott, we can go and strike and goon. The Gooning, directed by Michael Bay. It's like the fucking dude just jerking off and there's a lens flare covered up his dick. It like shoots it, he comes, and it's like the most aesthetically pleasing like coom effects, like from 3D animated. You know how like in Marvel movies they'll go from like a live action scene to a close up 3D animated, like that's how it would be great. I want to see this movie now. But Your Honor, she interrupted my goon sesh. Gamers have become worse over time because they're becoming gooners, man. You're witnessing the greatest political shift in our lifetimes. Gamers, the most oppressed group of all, gamers are gradually being radicalized into gooners, and they're gooning all day. And it's just, it's like eventually they're gonna fill up. We're gonna have to like walk around with like wading boots on because there's gonna be so much coom everywhere after the goons, after the gooners get done. I vote for putting furs in the White House. They'll ruin everything more efficiently, stop corruption, and make fursuit tax deductible. I don't know, man. If that FurCon, whatever the fuck, where the ball pit happened, if that was any indication of like what organized furries are capable of, then it would end the world if we gave them the White House. They would fucking destroy the world within like a week. Within a week, it would be dead. We'd all be dead. Goon Part 2, the Timothy Chalamet. Who's the enemy of the people? The NoFap guys, right? It's the Gooners versus the NoFap guys. Yeah, on one hand, you just have like the Coomer. It's just like he's just like, and the other guy's just like, no, stop it, don't believe in yourself, stop, don't look at those anime pictures, look at me. Bronies are subcategories of furries. No, they're fucking not. That's stupid. They're not a subcategory of furries. Fucking motherfucker. The Gooner apocalypse will kill us all. It's just like fucking... It's like 2012, but with cum. None of those words are in the Bible. Wasn't that a brony event? No, that was a furry event. That wasn't a brony event. There are a lot of overlap between the furries and the bronies, I will say, but they're not the same thing. Like, a brony is just somebody who likes watching My Little Pony. A furry is somebody who engages in furry things, like wearing fursuits and going to furry conventions and masturbating to themselves personified as furries. That is what a furry is.
Holy fucking shit, guys. I'm not a goddamn furry. You motherfuckers. I'm gonna fucking come over to your guys' house and I'm gonna goon in your toilets so much that they don't fucking work anymore.
Cope. And depriving people from gooning is violence because they can express self-love. You're no furry, but I'd still pet you. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Leroy Jenkins. Thank you. At least someone gets me. At least somebody understands my pain. Do you think I resent my ex for getting me to smoke cigarettes and showing me my furry corn? Showing my furry corn? Yeah. I mean, yeah, cigarettes are pretty bad. You shouldn't smoke cigarettes. They're pretty bad for you. My BF views himself as a femboy, but he's having issues with it since he's 6'1" and heavy set, so can chubby femboys exist? I mean, it depends. Like, I feel like femboys are more of a... I would say that this is kind of why the distinction between traps and femboys is kind of important, right? Because I feel like you couldn't be a trap, right? You're not going to be a trap if you're, like, really masculine, if at that point. I think femboys are a little bit different though, because I think femboys almost aren't exactly the same type of thing, right? Because you got like, you know, bears, twunks, otters, twinks, right? I don't think femboys are necessarily in line with that. I think for the most part, femboys are more of a, oh, thank you, Local Gen, for following. I think femboys are more of a aesthetic and a state of mind. But at a certain point, like, I don't think a bear can really be a femboy, right? It's like, in order to be a femboy, there has to be some like, femininity in that sense, right? So you have to be at least somewhat feminine to be a femboy. But that doesn't mean you can't be 6'1" and be kind of heavy, right? I feel like femininity is not exclusive to that. Like, if you can still be 6'1" and be heavy and chubby and still be feminine, right? So I feel like you can still be a femboy at that point, but you might not be able to be a trap, because traps, again, I feel like are on the other side of the passing line, I guess. I think it's possible to be cute while being bulky. Check out Ladybeard. He's a sensation in Japan. If you want to block plumping with coom, do it in a hot shower. Coom plus heat equals rubber cement. It does? Fuck. That's right. If you don't stop calling me a furry, I'm gonna break into your house and come in your sink. I will create the cult of goon, where we goon to experience divinity. Yeah. Rise up, gooners! Let's come in those sinks! Clog those sinks! Clog those sinks! Clog those sinks! Sink Coomer strikes again. It's just gonna pull a fin. Better to come in the sink than to sink in the cum. Exactly. Exactly. That's why everyone should join the gooners in their gooning. True goons have AW Arctic Warfare magnums. Man, shit. So we gotta all become gooners and just goon our way. Goon our way through life. What if we all just sat in front of the White House and just goomed? They have to pay attention to us then. For the FBI agents listening, this is a joke. This is not real. This is a joke. FBI, don't come break down my house and kill my dogs. Goon our way to enlightenment. Thank you. He's people like Fenster gets so discouraged in his identity. Oh yeah, I guess I could see that. Well, like, again, like, I would describe Finster as more of a trap than a femboy, right? So it's like, I feel like, depending on how you identify traps and how you identify, like, what a trap is, or a femboy is, I feel like it can kind of be different, right? Like, there are certain femboys in the femboy community, which I feel like are just traps, and there are certain people who are just femboys, and I feel like they play into that role very well. Like, Cow plays into the femboy role very, very, very well. And Cow understands that and plays into it, which I think makes Cow a better femboy. Rise up, Gooner. Fuck, man. That's so fucking funny. I should make that my homepage clip. Twitch, every time I'm on, like, my homepage, Twitch is like, you need to make a channel trailer. Maybe I should make that my channel trailer. It's just me going, clog those sinks. Gooners rise up. Probably they'll spray with hose at full power if we goon in front of the White House. They won't appreciate wanting to repaint it white. Yeah, we probably all get arrested. That probably wouldn't be a good idea. Probably be a bad idea. Kowie's a goofy mofo. He told us today he can be there for your homies by kissing them or letting them smash his ass. He told me today you can be there for your homies by kissing them or letting them smash his ass. He had me rolling. I don't know if that's accurate. I don't know if being there for the homies is I don't know if being there for the homies is it has to do with fucking. I don't think fucking your homies is being there for them. I think that's just being like a succubus. It's not gay. It's not homosexual. It's more like eggshell. President Orazio Cortez will declare the Gooners Day of Awareness. I just keep thinking of that, like, clip where it's like, one day we will rise up, the most oppressed group of all, gamers. I just keep thinking of that clip, but instead of gamers, he just says Gooners. The most oppressed group of all, Gooners. It'll be known as the nutting. The nutting. Fuck, dude. Hello, Sunny Peach. It's funny today, but it's entirely possible. What's funny about this is it's probably like... I could totally believe it would happen. Like, unironically, I believe that a political movement of Gooners could totally happen, and I think it's funny as fuck. The nutting sounds catchy. The nutting. I need another Mountain Dew. Oh my god, my food's probably here. Hold on, I'll be right back, chat. Like the old tube TVs. I know, you're so nice. I love my CRTs. Love my collection of CRTs. Half a deadly, twice as sticky. For 24 hours, we will remove any laws against going up to people's doors and coming on them. It's the purge. It's the purge, which stands for purging your body of seminal fluid. Chick-fil-A, I fucking like Chick-fil-A, dude. Chick-fil-A is so good. You get the tomatoes off that, though. Ah, fuck yeah, I love these. This is like the best thing at Chick-fil-A. I never get anything else at Chick-fil-A. If I ever go to Chick-fil-A, I get the spicy chicken sandwich and nothing else. Chicken sandwich and smoke. We got a tomato. Alright. There you go. You can have it. There you go. Take it. There you go. There you go. Have fun with that. Before my competition, I do NoFap for like from like now March 13 to April 13. Unfortunately, it's easy since I'm a single, but it's also bad when it's late at night. Yeah. I mean, I feel like NoFap could be like... I don't think there's a problem with doing NoFap necessarily. I just hate the people that are like so over the top, like, you need to do NoFap. Like, it's fucking crazy, dude. Some people are just like, eh. I don't know. It's like I don't like how some people are so like in your face about it, and they're just like, you need to not jerk off, and it's like, motherfucker, I'll jerk off if I want to. I love jerking off. It's one of my second favorite things to do, other than getting fucked. No fap, no way. Popeyes is better. I don't like Popeyes chicken sandwich, but I like Popeyes in general more. There's another tomato in here. Like I like Chick-fil-A's chicken sandwich, but like if I were to get anything else, I prefer Popeyes. I love Popeyes. At last, a church that makes a sacrament to empty your balls. Astra will become one of the main religions for sure. I don't know if I want to be a religion. That sounds awful. Popeyes was famous for bad service, great food. Oh yeah, except when I I went out my old Popeyes that I used to go to. I went there a lot because I really liked them. It was like very janky and kind of gross in the actual kitchen, but they were always nice to me at the door. Like one time I got my food and the lady was like, "Oh my god, you have such pretty eyebrows," and I was like, "Oh, thank you." Get close to the mic and let's hear that crunch. Okay, all right. I usually try to not eat in the microphone because I know certain people don't like it. So get ready for the crunch warning if you don't like the sounds of eating. That really was not good of a crunch. Popeyes tastes like it was made by the grandma that taught Chick-fil-A how to cook. Maybe. They're different. They're just different. They taste different. I prefer Popeyes, but, you know, I just gotta learn how to make my own. That's probably the best, easiest way to do that. You gonna jump up there, Peanut? Oh, get ready. She's gonna do it. She's thinking about it. Baby. Oh, there she goes. There we go. There's a little hop. There the Peanut goes. She's thought about it. She's thought about it for a while. So you missed the context for that? While you were away, we were making plans on church, the Church of Gooners, and making our donos tax deductible. I mean, I guess you could do that. It's that Church of the Femboy. I could make the Church of Femboy. Just wide fin approve. Now limit your testosterone to what if you're over there the time to work on it? Is there time to work on it? Huh. I mean, it makes sense that they limit your testosterone. But I always wondered what it would be like if you had, like... if I was super rich, I would totally do, like, a Fight Island type of thing. That's, like, that's in, like, international waters and isn't subject to any one person's, like, one country's laws against, like, safety. And I would do, like, I'd hold, like, cage matches where there would be no rules. Like, no, you could take as much steroids as you want. We're going for peak. Who is the absolute strongest human here? If we had to, like, really go into the maximum, push it to the limits, you know what I mean? I've been Chick-fil-A 5 minutes away from my house. You're making me want to grab a spicy chicken sandwich. That's what I got, man. It's fucking delicious. I love spicy chicken sandwiches. You gotta get that spicy chicken though. Like, if you just get the spicy chicken sandwich, you won't get the rest of the stuff. It's gotta be the spicy chicken deluxe, specifically, to get what you want. And then I usually take the lettuce off, too, because I don't like the lettuce as much. And I usually take the tomatoes off. You just want to bed them? What? Would I get bottom surgery if I was super rich? No. If I was... Oh, thank you, Haven Deathcore for the follow. If I was super rich, I would get, in this order, electrolysis, FFS, and orchiectomy. I'd get those things, all in that order. And or I would go swap maybe orchiectomy and FFS, but I'd definitely start with electrolysis, and then I would get either orchiectomy or FFS. I do need another nose job though, but that's not like an aesthetic thing. I need another nose job because this guy fucked it up, but it's starting to like not breathe. I can't breathe as well out of my nose, so. You don't need FFS. I know people say that, but I want my jaw to be just tapered a little bit. You know, if I could just take that little bit off my jaw, like right there, that tiny little bit, I would be so happy. And maybe if I like took down my brow bone, like just a hair up here, and I probably just need to redo my eyebrows. I need to like fix my eyebrows. My eyebrows are all fucked up. There was like it made my eye water. Something I ate in there. It was like spicy. Got in the back of my throat. I said nothing about being a dork. I never take steroids because risk reward ratio isn't worth it. That's fair. Yeah, don't go down that rabbit hole. Just look at the workshop with large enough vice grips. What do you think of Nano's voice procedure? I didn't think Nano needed a voice surgery beforehand, but I haven't heard her since she's like fully recovered. Is there like a clip of her like voice? Does it sound like normal now? Is she like fully healed, or is she still healing? Because I want to hear it after she's fully healed. That's what I'm curious about. Right? Because like, I don't know, I never really felt like she needed it. I felt like her normal voice is pretty passing. And then like, I don't know. I probably would never get vocal surgery because
I can already do girl voice pretty well, and I feel like if I just practice it more, it wouldn't be a stretch to do this like full time. Like if I had to talk like this all the time, I totally could. Like it doesn't like stress out my voice to do this. It's not like I'm in falsetto or some bullshit. It's not like, it doesn't take a lot of energy. It just takes muscle memory. So if I like talked like this for a long enough time, then I would like just always talk like this, and it would become my natural voice just because of the muscle memory, right?
Can I do the gawk gawk? Are you the only one with the? Are you the one with the only one with only one dimple? What the fuck are you talking about? I have no idea. Being dysphoric, do you think you would be satisfied with any surgery? Satisfied with any surgery? If surgery could fix everything that makes me dysphoric, maybe. But like, if I could like, say for example that FF or SRS was perfect, right? Like they could make a perfect vagina where I have this, right? I would do it in that case. Yes, I would, right? But we're not there technologically yet. I don't think that I don't think bottom surgery is at the point where I would trust it, and I don't like it. I've heard too many horror stories, and I've seen too many. There hasn't been a lot of success stories in my mind. I haven't heard of a lot of people being like, "Oh, I'm so happy I did this," or like, I don't know. I know a lot of guys just won't touch bottom surgery at all, so they think it's gross, and that's like, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to. I mean, like ideally I shouldn't matter, but like it's like that. I don't know. Stop there. I don't want to have to dilate. I don't want to have to do any of that shit. No. When you do the girl voice, you are really on a thin line between femboy and trap law. It's convincing.
I mean, really, I don't know what you mean by that.
Yeah, bottom surgery seems risky. It's not only that it's risky, that's like the reward isn't that great. You know what I mean? Like you have to dilate. It's really more of a wound than it is an actual vagina. And it's not there for me. It's just not there. Not for me anyway. For other people, if they had success with it, for other people, I'm like totally happy for them. That's great. But for me, I can't see myself being happy after that. I will say, I would consider doing just a Barbie treatment and just cutting everything off, like just, right? I would consider that because I don't like the bulge. I hate the bulge. The bulge, like every time I see a bulge, it makes me so dysphoric. I hate it. I don't like the bulge. I want to get rid of it. I wish it was flat down there, but at the same time, I wouldn't do the other. I wouldn't do SRS. I would maybe do zero depth SRS. I visited Nano a couple times, but I loved her dorky voice. I understand the wish to sound fully feminine, but to me something dorky, slightly boyish sound with a little touch of goofiness is heart-melting and so cute. Maybe, but I didn't even think her voice sounded like any boyish, like, at all. I thought her voice passed perfectly fine. Like, if I were to, like, see her in, like, public and I didn't know who she was, I would have thought she was a girl. And I wouldn't have, like, heard her voice and thought anything else, right? Like, I just wouldn't have, right? Because Nano, in my personal opinion, Nano passes like completely. So if I don't understand it, but I also get the want to be more feminine. I understand like wanting to do that. So I don't know. I understand why she would do it. I just didn't think she needed it. But if it makes her happy, then fucking more to power. Like I don't. If it's something that made her more happy, then I'm fully for it. The worms, Astra, the worms. Where are they? Where are the fucking worms? Oh, okay, sorry, I had a moment there. A moment there. I almost lost my cool there. Femboy bullets makes chat go feral. This is true, but I hate it. Can't stay too long. This damn job takes too many long distance plays, but I show up when I can. Well, thanks for showing up when you can, Zach. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I always like how I can always tell, like, the old viewers. Like, Zach has been here forever. Like, I I always like, there's certain viewers here that I could always tell, like, oh, this guy's an OG. Nano passes really well. Yeah, I feel like Nano does. I feel like Adrian is a good example of somebody who can go in between being a trap and a femboy, because I feel like Nano or Adrian in full makeup is like trap, but Adrian can look like a normal dude if Adrian takes off their makeup, which is totally weird because Adrian can like grow facial hair really well, so it's like, oh, it's very off-putting, or it's not off-putting, but it's very confusing. You're looking fine as fuck, Astra. Thank you. Sometimes deriving from perfection can be counterproductive. A girl with some adorable flaws can feel more down to earth and wise. This is true. This is true. But it doesn't mean you want flaws, right? Like, I'm not gonna keep a flaw because right? It's like, I'm not gonna, I don't know, man. I don't know. Does Adrian like men? I don't think so. Well, I thought Adrian was bi. I'm not sure though. I think Adrian's bi with a preference for women. Yeah, I'm not. I could be totally wrong about that though. Don't assume that's right. Better to ask Adrian herself. Or, god damn it, that's the problem. When I think of Adrian in makeup. So I tend to want to use like she, her pronouns, even though I know Adrian doesn't use she, her pronouns. It's like, fucking goddamn it. Motherfucker. Adrian has a really cute eyes in boy mode. I'd date him or her or any of them anytime. No, I wouldn't date Adrian because Adrian's too crazy. Adrian has like too many bad opinions. That's why I love Adrian as a friend because it's so fun to like talk with Adrian about shit, but like I couldn't date Adrian. Adrian would drive me insane. Any progress on the Femboy podcast? I mean, we have a little Discord set up. We were talking. We were figuring shit out. We were talking in the Discord about our audio setups, and I was like looking at my audio setup compared to them. They were talking about Adrian's getting a new mic, right? And so like she's talking about how it's like, oh, you can get like an $80, you can get this like really nice mic that's comparable to like a $150 mic, which is great. I can fix Adrian. But anyway, it's great. But I was looking at that comparative to how much money I have sunk into my audio setup. And at this point, I think it's like, granted, I didn't pay for all of it, but my microphone was, I think, $200. The audio interface was $400. And I guess it's it. It's just the audio interface and the microphone. But so it's like $600 in total for my microphone setup. And it's just like fucking crazy. I mean, I guess it makes sense because it's my job, but like Twitch compresses the audio so much anyway that like, do you really notice that much of a difference? I don't know. Really, that's why I wanted to start the podcast again, because then people will be able to hear how good my microphone is instead of just being compressed on Twitch. Facts. I mean, no, it's just rent. Fuck. I may have chosen weird skin this time, but maybe I make enough to keep eating. It's important. It's not important what I'm eating. What? Very confusing. You just need to get Adrian to shut up about One Piece, and he'll be perfect. But that's the thing. It's kind of funny, right? Like, it's kind of fun to like when Adrian goes off on a tangent, because Adrian loves to go off on tangents, and it's kind of funny to like interact with them, because Adrian has this like thing that Adrian does, and she will just go fucking hard on one thing, and it's like you have to learn how to like interact with Adrian in a way where it's like, okay, wrangle Adrian back into a normal conversation. I love my silly little Polish friend. Just to be lurking. Have a nice stream, everyone. All right, see ya. How expensive it is to process live audio? It is expensive. I mean, especially the more shit you get. Like, I want to get, and it's funny. I think I just like audio equipment. Is partially why I spent like so much effort in getting my audio equipment to be the way it is, because I really want that compressor. Boobs linked me that audio compressor the other day. That like DIY audio compressor. I forget like what it was. The Vari Moo tube compressor, the Sound Sculptor MU5524. It's this thing, right? I want it so bad. What the fuck the page you're looking for is not found? What the fuck do you mean it's not found? Motherfucker. This is what I want, right here. This thing right here. This is what I want. I want it so bad. Because that looks really cool. I really want this. And it's a kit, so you can build it yourself, which is really cool, because I built this microphone myself, so it'd be like I built both of them myself, and I really want it. But it's like $400 for the kit. Boobs had the link. I don't know where the link went. But Boobs had, see, this one's already built, and it's $700, but they sell the kit for like $400. Let's just type this in. Maybe I'll be able to get it this way. I want the kit, goddammit. To give more information about it here. The page you're looking for is not there. Motherfucker. Products. Mics and preamps. Other studio devices. Microphone. Oh, here we go. Here's a tube compressor. Yeah, this is the one well, no. It's not quite the one I was looking at. It's close. I want the one, I do want the VU meter, because I like having the VU meter. But something like this would be perfect, right? It'd be perfect. It's the kit, so it's like I could build it myself, and I could like do shit with it, and I think that'd be really cool. So it's like, I think that's gonna be the next, like, purchase I make. Here's the one I want. This is the one I want, right? This is gonna be like the next like purchase that I make in terms of the stream. Probably not gonna happen for a while because fucking $430 is like fucking expensive. Is this VAT? Is that? Yeah, no, it's $439. Yeah, I would spend that though because this is cool as shit and I love it. I really want it. One day I'll get it though. One day. Because I'd love to be able to like build that on stream. Why you got a bridge as your background all of a sudden? What? A bridge is my background. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, there you go. You linked it. There you go, boobs. Thank you. Meanwhile, oh, she didn't like anime. Meanwhile, in contrast, you can't stay focused on a topic for more than 2 seconds. It's a very hard question. Fit check? All right, I'll do the fit check. What do you mean? Why is a bridge as a background all of a sudden? What are you talking about? Like, what bridge are you talking about? Are you talking about my Discord profile icon? Because it's not a bridge. It's a fucking otter. If you look at my Discord, he's baiting me. Motherfucker. Whatever. Fit check. We're doing fit checks. Fit check. He wants you to bend over. We've already established that I cannot bend over in this skirt. We've already established that.
Hello, my name is Astra763.
Wah. Fit check. Fit check. I do like this fit. I do like this fit. What's a compressor do? A compressor, so like, what a compressor does is it takes like the highs and lows of an audio signal and kind of evens them out. So you'll, instead of having like, it's like, so instead of having like really high peaks and valleys, it'll kind of even the audio signal out just a bit. So it's not, it's a little bit more consistent. So I can stay like at the same distance of my microphone and have it be consistent volume without it every once in a while going over. Like I have the default like compression on Streamlabs on right now, but I don't like the way that sounds. Earring fit check. They're the same ones I've been wearing. I like them a lot though. The earrings are cute. Astra uses a compressor to modify voice. Well, let's turn it off. Let's see what it's like with it off. Edit filters. Compressor. There.
It's 13. Hit it on 13. Okay, so that's like off, right? What difference does that make? I don't know. Like, this is the difference between it being on or an off. So it's off right now, right? I saw it go in the red for a second. And then if I turn it back on... Now that's a little bit more like... I don't know if that makes a difference. You turn it back on... Like that's what it does, I guess. I don't know if you could tell the difference between that, but basically yell at the mic and it won't blow your viewers' eardrums out, and plus other things. That's the idea, right? But I really want like a proper tube compressor, because I really like the sounds of tube stuff, and I like, since specifically for what I want to add as much tube color to the sound as I can, because I love tubes and I love the color they add. Also, thank you for following. Oh, I have to go to the thing to figure out who that was, because I didn't see it before it went off the screen. Hold on one second. Create a dashboard. Who just followed? Who just followed? Stream manager. Thank you for the follow, Chainsaw Scoring and Lethal Chimkin. Thank you for the follow. And thank you everyone else for the follow. Sorry if I didn't see it. I don't know why my mini feed isn't showing up right now. It's really annoying. Yeah, girl voice is a switch on the mic. It just costs $100 for 10 minutes. Yeah. See, it makes see if I turn this back here, it does
It turns my girl into my voice into girl voice, and then if I switch it back, it turns my voice back into guy voice, and then I can switch it again and go back into girl voice. It's really convenient, because you know, when I really want to have a nice cute voice, I can just come up here and just be like, oh hey, I got a cute little girl voice, and then
oh hey, I got a normal man voice again. And
oh hey, another cute voice.
So my brother wants me to go on a date. Wait. So my asshole brother want me to go with him to the gym now, not Amuse. Says it will help me from dying young. I have more gray hairs than his regular hairs. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Going to the gym is probably not a bad idea, but I read that I said my brother wants me to go on a date with him, and I got very confused for a second. You're pretty. Oh, thank you, Lethal Chipkin. If I marry Sistra, would that make me your step bro? Yeah, I guess so, technically. If you marry my sister, yeah. If you marry my sister, that would technically make you my... No. No, it wouldn't make you my stepbrother. It would make you my It would make you my brother-in-law. It would not my stepbrother. It would make you my brother-in-law. Yeah, there you go. Because you're an in-law, not steps. The only way you'd be my stepbrother is if you married my dad or my mom. That's the only way you could do that. You're so cool. Thank you. What is it? Is it the guns? Is it the guns that make me cool? It is the guns, isn't it? Man, this gun is just so aesthetic. Fucking love it. It's like the perfect size for my hand, too. I fucking love this gun. I'm joking. Oh! You're so cool. Ha! I was joking. Ha! Got him! Whoa! Fucking got him! You can't say that word on the stream. Sorry, you have to time you out for that. You can't say that word. But I do want you to still be here because I still want to fuck with you. Don't leave, Joseph. Josby. Because I like fucking with people like you. It's my favorite thing. So don't leave. Thank you, Third Eye Gaming, for the follow. Used all your brain cells on that one. That was actually fucking funny as fuck, I won't lie. Hey, you're cool. Ha! Just kidding. Got him! What the fuck? And then he had to say, like, the word that I know is, like, banned on Twitch. And so I can't not time him out for saying that, right? Because I have to, because Twitch. But fuck. It's so fun. I love fucking people like that, man. I love it. I get so excited. When I see somebody who I can sometimes tell when they come in and they're like, oh, this person, I can tell their, like, intentions. I get so excited. Because I'm like... Because no one ever knows how to actually attack me. No one ever goes after my, like, personal, like,
No one ever goes after my, like, actual physical traits. They just go off of, like, the femboy thing and the trans thing. They never ever do, like, you know, talk about things about me that are actually, like, worth criticizing. They're just, it's always the dumbest shit. Hello, Real Talk Channel. I'm not a mod. It's not fair. I can't see what they posted. No fair. It wasn't anything bad. It was just they said a word that I can't have be on stream. It wasn't, like, one of the worst words, but it was just, like, it rhymes with steer. Would you ever do a Discord call with Astra? I mean, maybe. It depends on what she wants. I don't know if she wants to be on stream or not. That'd be up to her. They need the good girl drug to attack you. Astra is so short she can't see over the steering wheel. That's not true. I better not give trolls attention, yeah. What things about you were you thinking are worth criticizing? I mean, there's fucking tons of shit worth criticizing. What are you talking about? Like, what? Well, I'm not, like, I don't think I'm some sort of, like, perfect being, right? Like, there's definitely things people could roast me about. Like, there's material here to work with. Like, let's not lie to ourselves here. There's material here. But no one ever goes after that material. They, like, you could, like, fuck with me, right? You could, like, really go dig deep on my, like, insecurities, but, like, instead everyone just goes off of, like, WMB, whatever the fucking, like, the you know, the fucking word that people say, I don't remember what it is, like, the, like, YWN something, you know what I'm talking about. There's, like, people always, like, say that in chat, they expect me to be offended by that, and it's like, what the fuck? Why would I ever be offended by that? It's so stupid. Attacking the peen is def mean. You couldn't even attack my peen. Like, I don't care if my dick is small. I'm a femboy. I don't need a fucking big dick. I have a boyfriend who has a big dick. That's what that's for. I don't need one now. I only tastefully roasted you. Yeah, most of the time when I actually get roasted is by my own viewers just trying to, like, compliment me on something. That's when I'll be, like, actually roasted. I'll be, like, hardcore roasted. Someone would be like, damn, did Astra gain weight? And it's just like, and they're not intending to be mean, but it's just like, You're a really beautiful and awesome person. Oh, thank you. Go deep, that's how you like it. Astra talks reviewers the fact that she isn't a literal deity. Not a literal deity. Well, some people do think that they are, like, untouchable, right? Some people, like, especially those, like, Instagram influencer type of people that, like, you know, they have, like, a Stanley Cup collection. Those type of people are, I feel like a lot of them have an inflated ego that should not be as inflated as it is, you know what I mean? Don't worry, I'm just joking about trolls and those stupid people. Speaking of tumblers, I need a Tumblr chat. Because I have a problem with spilling Mountain Dew. Like, I want to be able to drink Mountain Dew in my bed and watch shit with, you know, in bed with my cozy drink, but I cannot take this into my bed because I will spill it on the bed, and I do not want to spill it on the bed. So I need something, chat. I need to get this. I need to add it to my wish list, I guess, but it's, okay. It's, what is it, like, the app? Tumblr? Here, I'll find it, chat, don't you worry. I need a fucking tumbler so that I can drink soda in bed without spilling it. That is what I need. I looked it up. I was finding the best brand, and I think the best brand for what I wanted was the one with the F on it that I can't find. Here, I can just look this up. I don't know what it's called. Here we go. This is what I want. In 32 ounces? Hell yeah. It's like, this is what I do right here, chat. They even have it in my color. In like the rainbow color. They even have it. It's got like a screw-on lid so that like it doesn't like, you can't like spill anything. Like I could drop it from like 10 feet and it wouldn't spill. I need this, chat. This is an adult sippy cup and I need it. If I don't get this, I just need a sippy cup. I'll just need a sippy cup of some sort.
I need one of these if I don't get the other one, man. I swear to God. I swear to God. What the fuck is this? Busy baby bottle bungee? What the fuck? Rubber baby barky bumper. Yeah. Adult sippy clip. Kind of tires of getting guns puked on me and getting shot at and dogs chasing me sucks. Oh, getting guns what are you, fucking, are you a repo man? I wanted to do that. I wanted to do that shit. That seems like a fun job. Being a repo guy, getting, like, guns pointed at you. It's not feds, it's like a private company. I had a teacher who did that. And it's like, apparently some guy, like, pointed a revolver at him, like, point blank like this. But I don't know if you can tell. If you're ever getting pointed a revolver at you, you can instantly tell if it's loaded or not. You can instantly see that there's no ammo in those chambers. Buy that cup and test it on stream. I will buy it once I get a spare 20 for $7. I will buy it because I want it. I have to, like, be very careful with my money, so I can't just buy random shit off of Amazon, even if I want to. But but once I get some, like, spare money, I'm gonna buy that shit because I need, like, to not spill shit. Are we allowed to pledge allegiance to more than one femboy? I mean, depends. Depends on who gets the most of it. You're allowed to, but just, like, you can't out pledge another femboy on my stream because that's just disrespectful. You can't, like, say that Cow is the best femboy streamer, or a Cow is better than me on my stream, even if it's true. Because that's just rude. That's how you really want to fuck with me, is like, fucking, you're the insecure femboy streamer. That kid's sippy cup was hilarious. I felt no one would take you serious if you were a Repo man. They have a certain physique to them. That's true. Private company, yeah. So is that actually what you do? That's kind of cool. It's make money, tell me one, can't spend it where I want, constantly looked at? No. Yeah. Zach, weren't you the guy who worked for the government, though? Weren't you doing some, like, government contract? I don't remember. I don't remember what that whole thing was, but I do remember, like, conversation we were having. Best femboy? Interesting question. Who is the best femboy and why is it me? I mean, it's not me. It's definitely not me. Who is the best femboy and why is it Finn? Double money. I'll have to go to a different one now. Double money. That's definitely probably worth it. But I'm a hoe for femboys. Hell yeah. Best femboy is the person reading this message. Oh, thank you. What if, like, but then, like, that everybody who read that is the best femboy then, though. Vopia drinking beaker cup for disabled adults. No spell feeding cup of straw elderly. Wait, what? Oh fuck yeah, I forgot about this one. This is genuine. I saw this fucking image and I, like, clipped it because it's fucking this is like a meme. It's like a meme image. What the fuck? I don't know if I would put, like, can you put juice in that? I feel like juice would be really hard to clean. Like, you'd have to, like, clean that straw out. I don't want anything plastic, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want, if plastic's gonna, like, absorb the sugar and get nasty over time. I don't want to deal with that. What the fuck is that? Why has it got, like, wings? What the fuck? Huh. This is really an adult sippy cup. But yeah, it's like, it wouldn't, it would, I don't know if it's like plastic. I don't know if I would go for that. I want something like metal that I can actually clean, you know what I mean? It is I, Kermit the fucking frog. Kermit. Kirby. Worship, please. It always was. This one,
The best fanboy is who uses this emoji all the time. Moya, she's back to looking at sippy cups. Clip. Listen, I need a sippy cup. I won't even lie to you. I need like a drink with a lid, a drink holder with a fucking lid. Because if I, listen, man, I've spilt too much soda in my time. It's like I need to put a stop to it. Are you looking at sippy cups? I don't get it. Mainly because I want to be able to sit in my bed and drink Mountain Dew without spilling it and without risk of spilling it. You know what I mean? Don't you have a bedside table? Not really, no, I don't really have a bedside table. I have some place I could put things, but there are cats that would knock it down. It's like, if I'm right next to the windowsill, so I could put my drink on the windowsill, but the cats like to get onto the windowsill and look out. So it would probably, the cats would knock over the drink, and then I would have, like, I don't want to spill. It will get spilt if I bring it into the bed, and I don't want to spill it. Or is the Kermit that winks to people on a meal? Bottle will be on its way soon. Fuck yeah. A bottle? Oh, like an actual sippy cup or what? What kind of sippy cup are we talking about? Why not get up, go to the kitchen and drink, do there? Because that's not relaxing. I want to lay in my bed with like my monitor sitting right there, right? And I'm just sitting there and being like all cozy. You know, I got my boyfriend right there or whatever, and I've got my little soda and I'm going. That's what I want. I'm going for peak coziness. Peak coziness is the real goal here. Sorry, Astra, but I can't see these sippy cups without picturing you in a bib and a pacifier. So adorably dorky. God damn it, Pillow Princess. She wants to be like the humans in WALL-E. Yeah, that will work.
Wait, does it have a screw top? That's pretty good. It's 2-pack too. That's actually pretty good. This is kind of like... This is kind of exactly what I needed. What the fuck? What? It is like a baby sippy cup. Did you get... Does it come with the designs or is it just white? Does it come with like bears on it? Because I'd prefer the one with the cute bears. First, use a computer drawing. Second step is to print out the drawing. Third step is to hot stamp the pattern. What? Okay, so it doesn't have a pattern on it, but you can put one on it. How does it work though? How does it work? It looks pretty perfect though. I'm not gonna lie. I used to want the other tumbler just because I feel like that'd be nice to have, but this is like perfect. So long as it is actually spill proof. These are trash? Oh, damn. It's mostly got good reviews though, so fuck. But I guess in order to put a cute design on it, you need the fucking sublimation. You need whatever piece of equipment that is. Does it have lead in it? Okay. I don't think it has lead in it. Hopefully it doesn't have lead in it. If anyone says, what the fuck are hunting dinosaurs? No, they really are just fucks. What?
Funny thing is, I'm gonna build my new toy. Call it 50 call AR, negative 10 and 50 Beowulf for funsies. Wait, what? Fun thing is, I'm gonna build my new toy. 50 caliber AR, negative 10 and 50 Beowulf. What is negative 10 and 50 Beowulf? Okay, so you're getting a gun you're getting an AR chambered in 50 Beowulf. Okay, that's fair. For funsies and hunting, that does sound pretty cool. But if I were to get a gun chambered in 50 Beowulf, yeah, I guess the AR is the best platform for that. There aren't a lot of 50 Beowulf AKs. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the point of 50 Beowulf is though. Put a Mountain Dew logo on it. Screw a good cup holder on the side of the bed and use a really long straw. That's a good ass idea. Maybe we should get the straw hat, the cup hats, and just like and have it like 2 Mountain Dews right there. It is definitely spill proof. Hell yeah. Not as it is, as long as it's not wide. Yeah, I like maybe a good like cup holder or something, but I just need something that I could tip over and not worried about it spilling. I don't want it to even leak a little bit. I want it to be like, I don't want it to just be leak proof. I want it to be completely like, I want it to be completely like I could tip it over and not have anything fall out. That's what I'm looking for. A Mountain Dew logo on it. That would work. I sure want it to be like Eamon's wallet. Yeah, I mean that's like, it's kind of Pete Cozy, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to be that blubber people. That's a good movie. I liked Wall-E. It was like one of those. I saw that as a kid. And that was like, that was a good movie. That was a good movie that I saw as a kid. That was like the last good like Pixar movie. It's called A Bottle, Astra. A bottle. How? No, it's not. Wait, what? How is that called a bottle? I mean, like, if you take the cap. Yeah, I guess you do that. But like, it depends. I don't want it to be plastic. You know, I don't want microplastics in my fucking drink. You know what I mean? I don't want it to be. I don't, because plastic is like porous, right? It absorbs shit over time. So like, if you have Mountain Dew and you're drinking Mountain Dew out of it every day, that sugar is gonna seep into the fucking drink, like the plastic, and it's gonna mold. And I don't want to drink that. It's kind of gross. Not plastic. So wait a minute. Which one did you? What are you sending me, Derek? What? Can you send me a picture of it? For that is better to buy a long flexible straw. Yeah, microplastics. Microplastics. That's the only problem, is I will have to like wash it like every day, but fuck. I like how Peanut's just been staring out the window this whole time. Hi, Peanut. I don't even know what she can see down there because it's like pitch black outside, but you know. About caps? Don't worry about it. 50k Beowulf was half the price of 50 BMG. Yeah, but, you know, 50 Beowulf is not even remotely the same, like, caliber, right? you know what? 50 Beowulf is, like, that big, and 50 BMG is, like, that big. In fact, I have both rounds in that closet. I could compare and contrast the two, cartridges. If I cared enough to, like, dig through my boxes of ammo in there, I could find both of them. But I don't know why you'd want 50 Beowulf. In fact, actually, do I have it? I feel like this is alive right now. Put you right there for a second. Oh shit. Okay. Maybe I have to keep Peanut out of this closet. Last. Look at this poor sear teeth. Look at this poor sear teeth. Look at my baby boy. Ah, great. That's good. Take everything out of the sky and fucking clean that shit down. Motherfucker. Special. Huge 50 Beowulf. And where's my There we go. That was surprisingly easy to find. See, look it. Right? This is your 50 Beowulf round, right? That's a pretty chonky round, I won't lie. That is a mean-looking motherfucker, right? Like, I wouldn't mind having a gun chambered in this, because that is a mean-looking motherfucker. But, this is, so this is you, right? This is the guy she told you not to worry about. 50, yeah, I have a 50 cal. Not really. Not really. This is me. This is Jizzy, right? Yeah, we could compare these rounds. we could compare in contrast which one of these might be more powerful, or why this one costs literally half of this one. I wonder why. They're frauding. Man, I don't have a gun that shoots either of these cartridges. I need to get one. Jeez, use water. Gotta make sure Peanut can't get in there. There's still glass that's in that closet, so I can't have you pooping around in there, Peanut.
I'll have to like do something with this though. I don't know what to do with this.
I can fix it. I can fix it. Rest in peace. Rest in pieces. A sniper, a shotgun, and an SMG. Wow. I mean, you didn't even see the RPK that was in there. You need a gun safe? Hell yeah, I do. You know how much gun safes though? Frank Castle wants his arsenal. I mean, I'm pretty sure Frank Castle had a gun very similar to this pointed at him one time. Still not sure what the thing that broke is. It's a CRT tube. It's a little black and white CRT tube, much like you'd find in like a radar system or something like that, or like an oscilloscope. But it broke. NRA called. They want you to be their token gun carrier. Oh, ma'am. I don't like lobbying groups. The NRA included. Gun safe donation. Honestly, I could use a gun safe. I have gun safes, and I do use them. It's just like I have too many guns to put in the gun safes, so it's like I have 2 gun safes, and I can't. They're full. I need one of those big ass gun safes. That's like, you know, it's like an actual like you can like almost walk into the motherfucker like that. That's the kind of gun safe I need. I just report Astra doesn't need a gun safe. She needs a gun vault. Yeah. Yeah, kind of. That's basically it. Yeah, I'm kind of armed to the teeth in here. I could like hold out for a long time if there was a zombie apocalypse. I have a lot of weaponry. I'm thinking about on one of these days I'm gonna take everything, bring it in this room, and do a massive gun cleaning stream where I clean every single gun I own. Because some of them need to be touched up on a certain places, like. I need to touch them up and I need to clean them. Some of them I haven't cleaned since I last shot them, and I need to do that. Just wait, she tells me wait till she gets the Powerball. Dude, if I had the fucking Powerball, I'd buy a house, and then I would, like, make sure I don't have to pay anything monthly forever, and so I could just, if I wanted to, not do anything. And I could just not do anything and never have to worry about bills. Have the gun safe pop out of the bed. That'd be kind of cool, yeah. I want to have, like, eventually one of those hang walls that's kind of like a safe, like you see in, like, Dick's Sporting Goods or something, but it's like a glass cabinet with all the guns in it, with, like, the metal mesh in between, so you can't, like, break the glass and get in there, but you can see through it. You can get an old-timey bank with a vault still there for less than the cost of a suburban house. Just saying. I mean, I don't know, man. You have so many guns, you probably can give John Wick a loan. I hate those movies. I hate those movies. Those movies are an excuse for gun companies to shill and make that movie worse. Like, fuck, dude. There was a movie where he was, like, shooting, like, like, these armored guys were coming at them, right? And he gets he uses, like, a 9mm submachine gun to fight these fully heavy armored guys. And then 2 seconds later, he has to go back to get a shotgun. And I'm like, what the fuck did you think was gonna happen if you go guys with fucking level 3 body armor and you're shooting 9mm at them? Like, it's not gonna work. You like action movies? No, I like action movies. I just don't like that action movie because I felt like there's so many points in that movie that irritated me just, like, for no reason. It's like, why would you use that gun for that situation? It makes no sense. Other than some gun company paid the director to add that little scene in there to be like, this is the new Palmetto State Armory. It's very effective. Go buy it. It's like, what? Of course, fucking... They paid, bougie gun brands pay to be in that movie, and so people will go and buy them because they're in John Wick. And it's stupid because it leads to stupid parts in the movie where he grabs a gun that he shouldn't have grabbed for that situation. Like, he grabs a fucking submachine gun, like an MP9, to fight level 3 body armor having motherfuckers when he should have gotten an FAL or a 308 battle rifle. That would have been good. But no, he grabs a fucking 9mm. What are you doing, John? What are you doing? What are you thinking with that? Come on. I've seen all 4 movies, and I think they're overrated. Armor-piercing 9mm script, powered ammo. It's like, no. And it's like, even in the movie, it doesn't do anything. He goes out there like, I'm gonna take care of business. And he has his, like, MP9 or whatever the fuck he's got, right? It's this 9mm, like, fucking submachine gun. And he goes and takes it, and he's shooting people with it, and they're just tanking them, and he's just like, oh, fuck. And then it's like, of course they're gonna take that shit. If they got, like, level 3 or 4 body armor on, 9mm isn't doing anything to that. Mia British, you guys go out and buy the guns you see in movies? Yes, actually. Facebook Marketplace always is. For sale, commercial building on Superior, $159,000. Yo, okay, that's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. I won't lie to you on that one. This is pretty cool. I won't lie. I feel like I've seen something like this before, where it's like, it's kind of like it's like an abandoned building. I love that. I would actually buy this place. This place is cool as fuck. It looks like it's in the middle of nowhere, though. Oh, see, that's really cool, and I like how you can see the mechanism in there. Yeah, I would have that. Where is it? Cleveland, Ohio. No, thank you. No fucking thank you. I do not want to move to Cleveland, Ohio. Is there any of them in Florida that I could buy? Because I don't want to move there. Don't like action movie? Yeah, no, I like action movies, just not that movie. Middle of nowhere is the best place to be, a quiet, few neighbors, etc. Yeah, but then you have to live in Ohio, and fuck that. I would rather live in the middle of nowhere, Florida, because the middle of nowhere, Florida at least still has palm trees. I now have, let's just think about the meme. Gotta run, gotta be up in 5 hours for work. You know what they say, aim, eight no rest for the wicked and such? Absolutely. Absolutely. Good night, Zach. Yeah, like, I don't know. I wanna get like, I'm thinking what I wanna do is I wanna buy land. I think that's gonna be my idea and my, like, goal eventually is, in the next 10 years, I want to buy land and have it. You know what I mean? I want to own land. Like, I want it to be mine, and I want it to be, like, mine, and no one can take it away from me. You know what I mean? I want, like, and I want to actually, like, put my own shit there. I want to build my own house on it. Buy land, buy livestock, homestead. I would homestead, but I'm too lazy to homestead. So I might homestead, but I really just want the land just to have it. The government won't let you? Yeah, I know. They won't let. They want us to. They want us to eat the bugs and own nothing. Eat the bugs. I also won't forget the fact that Cleveland tourist videos have almost the same beat as UK Eurovision song. What the fuck? You can never own land. I mean, theoretically I could, right? Like, I had like, if I had used my savings to buy land in Iowa, I could have probably bought like half an acre of land in Iowa for what I used to like move down here. Maybe, not really, probably, actually, the land is expensive. I take that back. But, like, have you designed a house? I do have a house design that I'm working on. Like, I have one, like, that I'm thinking about. And I like, I've designed it in Hammer. So I, like, will build things in Hammer when I actually design them. Because I like using the Hammer editor, because, I don't know, I'm weird. We would guillotine them. Live in the pod, eat the bugs, or nothing. You will be happy. You will live in the pod, you will eat, you own nothing, and you will be happy. Eat the bug. I don't want to eat the bugs. God damn it, I don't want to eat the bugs. Ew. I wonder what my toe tastes like. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know how to feel about that one, Chief. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know how to feel about that one. Because, like, I don't know. I don't know what they taste like. They probably taste like feet, if I had to guess. I have some of those sentences I write have so odd cross-reference. I'm the first human on Earth to say them. Wait, what? I want to buy an abandoned warehouse or factory and make part of it a house. The rest of it would be a garage to work on cars, metalwork, and a section for woodworking. Maybe. I'm not into doing stuff like that as I used to. Oh shit. They're out there doing the fighting thing. That's what I was doing. Oh my god. See, chat, this is like what we were doing out in that field. It's basically you're going out and you're beating the fuck out of other people. Look at, there's Dom. Look at him. Look at that beast of a man. Beautiful view. God bless you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, like, I thought I was gonna do that this week, but I'll probably do that next week. So next stream is probably gonna be on Monday and not Tuesday. I was gonna do that this week, but I just didn't want to go this week. But commercial. What is this? With that accent, remind me of this cool animation about it. This is the most schizo shit I've ever seen in my life. That's I'll watch the rest of that later, but the schizo levels just fucking peaked there. Schizo levels just peaked too much. I'll watch that later because it seems kind of funny. You own nothing and you will be happy. Yeah. Actually, wait a minute. It kind of looks interesting. I want to watch it. I can't show that. I regret everything. I regret everything. I was on the bugs and eat nothing. Ah! God damn it. God damn it. Here, wait, hold on, wait a minute. There's this other one. That looks kind of cool. What is this?
$300,000. I don't think you're allowed to just live in a commercial area, though. I'm pretty sure there are rules against that. Where is this? Bunnell, Flagler Beach, Fruitville, Lake George. I feel like I know where that is. Let's see, what was this one? This one looks more like just a normal ass building. This would be a weird place to live in, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is like, I don't know, man. $230,000. Jesus Christ. Chattahoochee? I think that's more south. Or is that the border? Huh. I don't know. I have no idea where that is. I don't think you can live in a residential house or in a commercial building, though. I'm pretty sure there are rules against that. That video is eerily on point. Yeah, I'll watch the rest of it later. It's probably bricks. You're going to want to get a garage for sure to work on your vehicles. Yeah, I definitely want a garage, but that's not like the most important thing, to be honest with you. I'd rather have a house without a garage that has waterfront than have a garage. Like I want my dream is to have a house on waterfront property, like not necessarily like the ocean, but like on a lake or something like that. Especially around here, there's a lot of houses like that, and I love it. I want to have view of water outside. I want to be able to look out my window and see like a body of water. That's what I want. I think if you register the property as a business, you can adapt it to a living inside, and it is completely legal. Like any business would have a kitchen, etc. At least that's how it is in my country. I'm fairly certain you're not allowed to make a commercial residence your permanent address. Whoa, what the fuck? Don't be opening my voicemail. What the fuck? Why am I just randomly clicking things on my phone? I've seen some Star Trek trip video about effects of hard drugs. That was an experience for someone who doesn't take anything. Show us the Canadian crazy house again. Oh, you mean the asylum? Yeah, I wanna finish that shit. I don't know. I'm a little bit upset though, because like I had finished the 3rd floor last time I worked on it, and I can't find that save file. The only other save file I can find is the one before I made that floor, and it's really upsetting because I put like 10-15 hours of work into doing that, and it's like, oh god damn it, all that shit's just gone. And so I'm worried about like restarting the process of building it, because then I'll have to, then I'll find the old save file if I do that. So it's like, motherfucker. I don't know where it went though. I don't know where the save file went. I thought it was someplace, but I can't find it. I like searched my whole computer. I went to my drive, the overarching like this PC drive, and typed in asylum to try and find the map file, but I can't fucking find it. Very annoying. You can live in a van down by the river. Just don't pay them. What are they gonna do? Put you in prison funded by taxes we don't pay? Man, even the Joker's scared of the IRS. Even the Joker's scared of the IRS, dude. I wouldn't fuck with the IRS. And where do they go to get the money to pay them? Your taxes? If everyone stops paying taxes, what are they gonna do? I mean, that's true. If everyone decided immediately to stop paying taxes, that would work. But then it's also like, I feel like we've got other problems if that's where we're at as a society. Thank you, Claudie, a 2002-32 for the follow. Yeah, they do print the money. They don't need our taxes. They can just print more money. They can just print as much money as they want. It's all like, as soon as money stops being based off of like a tangible item, you can just make as much of it as you want. Since the value of money is really only based on how much faith people have in that currency, you can print as much as you want until people stop having faith in it, and then it becomes valueless. Money printer goes brrr. The best part about printing money is that you can charge interest on every dollar you make. There are alternative ways you could fund the government. You could instead use taxes. You could use inflation to pay for everything.
Man, why does inflation have to be a thing? Is it just me, or is it like, should there not be a way of running a country that does not have inflation? Like, shouldn't that not be a thing? Like, isn't there a way to, like, prevent that? I understand it's probably, like, hard as fuck, but, like, theoretically, couldn't you at least slow it down to, like, normal levels? Like, fuck, dude, inflation. Man, there are parts of this country where you can work for 2 hash browns an hour. Like, the minimum wage in parts of our country is still $8 an hour, and a fucking hash brown costs $3.50. And so if you're at that McDonald's and you're working for minimum wage at that McDonald's, you're working for 2 hash browns an hour. Fucking 2 hash browns an hour. That's slavery. That's dumb. There is a bunch of crazy Germans that still see themselves as citizens of the German Empire, which ended in 1920 IRL. It's just people making up conspiracies not to pay taxes. The German Empire? What? Did it end in 19... I guess that makes sense, right? Because that would have ended at the First World War. I guess that makes sense, actually. That makes sense, yeah. I see that. Inflation, it's like the sovereign citizen argument. Inflation is inevitable as population size goes up and gold river standard is not practical because there isn't enough of the metal to go around. Yeah, but you don't have to use gold as a gold standard, you know what I mean? Like, you could take... Other things have value, and they don't necessarily have to be gold, right? It's like value is scarcity, right? Like, if you have something that's scarce, it's valuable because it is scarce. So it's like, you have to think about things in terms of that. Like, I wouldn't use gold moving... Like, if I were to create another gold standard, I wouldn't use actual gold. I would use something else. But I would have to keep it on to something else. Because if you don't... Because I hate the idea that it's like, yeah, we're just making money and just pretending it's valuable. Literally, every single one of us is just all participating in the biggest fucking game of pretend ever. Because money is totally worthless. We all just pretend that it has money, that it has value. And since all of us pretend it has value, it actually has value. And as soon as we stop pretending that it has value, it's completely worthless. They are called Reichsburger. This sounds like a very good burger chain name. Like, if I was to create a burger chain in America, it would be called a Reichsburger. Reichsburger. That's like fucking... That's a hardcore name. I'd eat at a burger chain called a Reichsburger. I don't know anything about, like, actually what that means or what, like... I don't know who, like, what those beliefs are, but that is the coolest sounding name for a burger chain I've ever seen. Productivity has gone almost 200% and wages about 17% in the 500 years. In 50 years, yeah, it's like, fuck, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. Print money equals inflation, stop printing equals no inflation. That's what I'm saying, dude. Fucking, I want a gold standard. Otto von Habsburg, the last emperor of Austria-Hungary, became a gigachad that wanted to make all Europe one country instead of staying as royal. He even went to the US and identified as a European. Huh. Marxists want to make you believe inflation is inevitable and actually good for growth. I don't buy that, though. Someone is trying to say that you needed inflation to grow, and I think that's totally dumb. There's no way that's true. That's so stupid. That's absolutely not true. You don't need inflation to grow, and you don't need to have... I'm a firm believer that there is a way of running a country that you don't need to have inflation. I believe that there is a way of running a country and a society in a way that does not include inflation. Why have we accepted inflation as a part of our lives? This is dumb. We stop valuing money, it no longer has value. Everyone stops valuing money right now. If everyone is broke, no one is. Exactly. Population's not going up as much as you think it is in America. Oh, well, everyone's population's kind of hitting a stagnant point. We've kind of like... There's a massive crisis, like a world crisis, about there not being enough children. Like, China's fucked. Like, actually. China, Japan, a lot of Europe. America's actually one of the only countries that is decent on this, but there are not enough young people being born today. Like, seriously. Like, we have something like the average age in China is like 48 or something like that, meaning that there is no young people being born. And so since there are no young people being born, the more old people get, and at a certain point, old people just become a liability and a drain on your economy. And if you only have old people in your economy, then you're fucked. You're totally fucked. It's like an actual problem. It's like there's not enough young people. 2024, they plan on putting more restriction on machine guns and put 11% tax on automatic machine guns and make it difficult to buy and own guns in general. In 2024, what do you mean? What do you mean? I have no idea if that's true or not, because they always say they want to do that shit, but like, what did something actually get passed? I don't know. I guess you need to hurry up and get pregnant then, Astra. Time to do your part. Oh, gee, I guess you're right. I'm doing my part. Inflation is a way to devalue people's savings. It's literally stealing their money, but in a subtle way, and to not instigate a revolt amongst your citizens. I don't know if it's intentional like that, but it does devalue your money. It is literally like stealing. It is actually like devaluing your money. You can't hoard money, which is dumb. It's like you should be able to stockpile money as much as you want because it's like your money, right? You shouldn't have to like it's basically making people like, if you have $100 and you put that in the bank, in 10 years it will not be worth $100. You will have lost money by letting it sit there. Astra for president or governor. Astra for queen emperor, empress, queen empressor, queen empressor. 90% of the current inflation since 2022 is all corporate profits. Walmart costs have increased about 30%, and the profits have increased by 80%. This is true. It is also, there is a thing, right? Like, there is, inflation looks worse than it actually is. Like, inflation's bad right now, but it is actually, like, companies are absolutely using that as a guise just to price gouge, right? Because if everyone's going to blame it on, and think about it, if you're a company and you know that just raising your prices, no one's going to blame you because they're just going to blame it on inflation. Like, of course, McDonald's is, like, artificially making their menu more expensive, even though it doesn't, it's not, they're not just raising their money because the prices of their food items because of inflation. They're raising the food prices just to get more money, right? It's like, it is the whole thing that they're trying to do about stopping the inflation is raising interest rates. So now no one can buy a mortgage because the interest rates are fucking insane, and no one wants to give out loans because interest rates insane. So it's like it ends up hurting the economy in general. But yeah, it's fucking bad. It's like there's two parts of it. There are people who are like making things more expensive just for the sake of it because everyone will blame it on inflation, and then there's also actual inflation making things more expensive. So we're getting fucked from both sides here. I think Russia pegged a ruble to the price of gold, but no other country has anything approaching a gold standard. Yeah, I wouldn't want to live in Russia. Not true. Inflation is an increase in the money supply, not an increase in prices. Yeah, but that results in increase in prices, though. It directly results in increase in prices, because if you're increasing the money supply, you're decreasing the value. So if you have $10 in circulation, and every dollar will be worth $1, if you take, say that's the way you have it. You have $10, every $1 is worth $1 that equals up, it's 1/10 of $10, right? If you take another dollar and add it to that pool of $10, then the rest of those dollars have gone down in value. That single dollar that was 1/10, valued 1/10 of a dollar or $10, is now worth less than 1/10 of a $10, right? So it's, in order to make the same amount of money, if you're selling something, you have to raise your price because the money that you're getting paid is worth less than it used to be because of inflation. How can the enemy predict your next move if they don't even know if you don't even know what your next move is? It results in more dollars for the same item. Their problem isn't wages don't keep track with inflation. That is the problem too, but again, this is like, why are we just accepting that inflation has to be a thing? This is why it's not financial advice. No, it's not financial advice. This is not financial advice. I am not educated. I am an internet idiot. Don't listen to what I say. I know nothing about what I'm talking about. But fuck the government, right? It's like, I don't know, it's like, I don't think inflation has to be a thing. I think that's like dumb. Like, why do we accept it? Because the government says it's good. Like, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. I'd rather have the ability to take $100, put it in the bank, and not touch it for 10 years, and have it still be worth the same amount of money as I put in. Right? It's like, I don't know, man. Inflation should be purely based on supply and demand. I don't think inflation should be a thing. I don't think we should be printing money though. I guess the whole thing. I don't like the idea of printing money and just because if you're not gonna have money based off of a real item of value, then it all is just pretend. It really just all is pretend at that point. Look at in Japan. If you don't want inflation, you mean the country that had like really high inflation and then they had a big bubble and it popped. Put on the black large corporations and not the put the black on large corporations, not the government. How about both? Because they're basically the same. Printing money dilutes money values. Yes, it does. It dilutes money's value, and that's inflation at its finest. We have to print money, otherwise it will slowly break. I don't believe that. I don't believe that it will. How? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. How is printing money necessary? How about just fucking have an economic system that works, right? If there's not enough gold in the world to make gold viable as a gold standard, then fucking make a new standard that you can use. Because there's other ways of realizing currency. Like dollars will break physically? What do you mean break physically? What the fuck are you talking about? You mean like they'll get torn up? Okay, that's like you're still not printing more money than what's actually in the bank though. You're still like, it's still a dollar note is still just a representation of something that's in the bank, right? Money, like the dollar was originally just supposed to be an like, I have this much gold in the bank. That's all it was supposed to be. You shouldn't be able to just make more than what's actually in the bank. If there is more money in terms of dollars, paper dollars in circulation than there is gold in the gold reserve, then that's fucking stupid. You've lost the point. There's no point in having that anymore. It doesn't work. If poor people are able to save money and God forbids invests it and it starts their own business and compete with corporations, yeah, like fuck that. That's like God forbid people compete with Amazon. We should just go uranium standard, as radioactivity would discourage people from hoarding it for too long. I mean, I don't even know what the problem is with people hoarding it. Like, if you want to have a stockpile of money, then what's the problem? Like, it's like, I don't understand. Like, I get because it's like it doesn't go back into circulation, so you kind of get the opposite of inflation. It's like that total, if you have a stockpile of money and you take it out of circulation, you've increased the value of everyone else's money. But I don't understand how that's a problem. Like, if you have a guy and everyone's using gold as a standard, and he takes all of his gold and tucks it away and hides it for 100 years, during that 100 years, everybody else's gold is worth more. I don't know. Japan has a mild deflation since the late 90s, I think. Oh shit, that's kind of nice. I thought their economy wasn't doing very well though. I thought the yen was not as stable and that it was not doing very well in comparison to the dollar. But that could be me. That's just what I heard from my sister. I don't know. There's more digital dollars and paper dollars in circulation, Astra. Yeah, I know. But still, it's like that doesn't make it okay because like, again, anytime you take just a random number and you say it's valuable, then there is no value to it. It's just everybody pretending that it's valuable. I mean, at least that's like, at least the Bitcoin thing has like, you can't just make an infinite amount of it. It's got it's a finite amount of Bitcoin that there can exist at a certain time, right? Because you have to make the Bitcoin and it's not easy to make. And I feel like, I don't know if I'm like about the Bitcoin thing. I'm not into cryptocurrency. I've always thought that was kind of a scam. But I don't know, I kind of want to get into it because it's like, fuck the dollar. That's just right. We are all playing pretend. It is in terms of like the economy. Like if money has no value. It has actually no value. If there's no gold to back it up, it doesn't. Thank you, Nano. Fucking thing. Hi, Nano. What's going on? According to the Federal Reserve, 90% of all printed bills is just to replace retire destroy bills. According to the company that prints the money, it's okay that we print money. The people who print the money tell me it's just fine that they're printing money. I believe them. I believe them. They tell me that it's totally not a problem that they keep printing money. It's not at all. The same people that's like not technically a part of the federal government, you know, that Federal Reserve that isn't a federal like entity, I'm pretty sure. I know they might be. I'm kind of retarded sometimes. I don't know. If you zoom far enough out, nothing has value, not even Big Bang. That's not true, because energy has value. Every time you have energy, it has value. This gun has distinct value that you cannot take away from it, right? Unless this gun didn't work, this gun has a certain amount of value to it that you cannot take away from it, right? Because it has power. It gives me power, and therefore it gives me money. And so I could use this gun in like a post-apocalyptic world or in any case scenario and trade it for money or food or services, because it is always valuable and it always will be valuable because it is a gun, right? It's like you can't take that value away from a gun. Meanwhile, cash has no value because it's literally a piece of paper that you could tear into like that. Like 3 months ago, it's time to sell, probably, who knows, not financial advice. When was the last time you got a green $20 bill? My grandma gave me one not too long ago. Proof that the Bitcoin is a scam is the amount of energy required to create it is worth more than it is. Is that true? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like money has to take an amount of energy to create, though, because if it doesn't have an energy equivalent, then it's not money. It's like you can see the energy equivalence of the dollar just by the price of gas. You know what I mean? Like, if there are more guns, your gun is less valuable, or if there are more private tanks or bulletproof vests. This is true, but that doesn't mean that they're not valuable. They still have value. Their value isn't based off of an arbitrary idea. It's based off of a realized power that it gives somebody, right? Right, like, let's say you take a little, like, 5'4" little girl, and you take that girl comparative to a 7-foot burly man, and you don't give them any weapons or anything. That man is more powerful than that girl. He has more energy in him, and he could absolutely, like, punch that girl to death, right? Now, as soon as you give that girl one of these, all of the power that guy had is now mitigated. It doesn't matter. This gave her enough power to overcome the physical size and their differences, right? Because gun is just power. My currency is guns. Based. If there are more guns, if there are more guns, your gun is less valuable. If you're, it's like, it doesn't matter if there are more guns, because it still is valuable. Because you cannot take away the value of it. The value of the gun is not based off of some arbitrary idea of gold being in a place where it's not actually there. It's not based off of the idea that there is gold somewhere. It's based off of the idea that it is just straight up power. The same could be said about gas, right? Gas is like an energy that it will always be valuable because it is energy. But it is not... You wouldn't use gas as a currency because gas is unstable, since there are influxes and defluxes in the supply and demand of it. So it's like you have to think about, like, if I was going to create another gold standard, I'd have to create it in a way that's like not that stable, you know? I measure my portfolio in ammo units. But it's still a social contract. If your tank has a gun, it's less worth despite having the same energy. It's as if I had a knife and it was 10 meters away. No, it doesn't have the same energy. What? But it's still a social contract. If I have a tank and your gun is less worth despite having the same energy as if I had a knife that was 10 meters away. And no, I don't think that's true. I don't think that, like, a knife is just as much power as a gun or a tank. I don't think that's true at all. And the gun, it's not a social construct, because a social construct would imply that it has no realization. Like, it doesn't have a realization that you can actually use that power, right? Since you can actually use that power and, like, use it and realize that power, it is not a social construct, because the value of this gun is not based off of a social understanding that it is valuable. It's based off the fact that it is just power. So it's like, it's not based off of anything else. I didn't say that, lol. I don't understand what you're trying to say. You have a really weird way of, like, typing things. I'm not even sure what... what that was. Like, if I have a tank and your gun is less worth despite having the same energy as if I had I don't understand. That doesn't make sense. Listen, man, I have trouble reading things sometimes. You gotta give me a break, okay? You gotta give me a break. I like to talk about things that are way above my IQ level, okay? Assets versus money. Assets will always be preferable because it is innate value and usefulness, but money will be more fluid, which means ready to spend. Yeah, so that's kind of like it's kind of like basically what I'm talking about, kind of. The government will never abandon the tools to control the economy that flat currency gives them. Very true, very true. The government will never do that. The government giving up power in this economy? You gotta be fucking with me. And if you run out of bullets, you can still pistol whip a motherfucker. Yeah, you can get more than you assume. Give it a try. Come on, give it a try. Let me be right about it. Wait, what are you talking about? Taking the gun to a bank for currency exchange. That seems like a bad idea. I wouldn't do that one, bro. Your heart is in a good place. Actually, you recognize that inflation is theft, printing money is theft. Yeah, I mean, I don't like that. You know, I don't know how I would listen, I don't know how I would do it, but if I was president, I would try to I would try to reinstate a gold standard. Not the gold standard, maybe, because again, I don't know if I would want to use gold, because gold is inherently valueless. Because it actually, again, everyone just pretends gold is worth something because it's shiny, but gold actually doesn't have that much real life value unless you have the technology to use it, which if you're in a post-apocalyptic world, you don't have the technology to use it, so it doesn't matter. But I would use something that's more solid, that you can't get rid of. It's not like water that's a consumable, and it's not like fuel that's a consumable. It has to be something that is like consistent power that you cannot get rid of. I don't know what that would be yet, but I'd figure it out. They would JFK you. Yeah, they would. I would be like, all right, executive order number 1. Lobbying is illegal. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Oops, I'm dead. If you try to do that as president, you wouldn't last much before having an unfortunate accident. And then President Astra fell out of the window this morning to death after almost signing the executive order that would ban lobbying. What an odd coincidence! Isn't that just flat currency again? Well, it depends. It has what I want is a currency that is based off of something that has a real value and not something that has pretend value, like money, right? So if you're gonna have money, it needs to actually represent something that's in the bank, right? If you're gonna go to the gold standard, like, that piece of money that you have has to be linked to a real piece of gold in the bank. Because if it's not, then it has no basis in reality, and it's all just pretend of what we say it's worth, right? It's technically not worth anything if it's not, doesn't have like representation of an actual piece of gold, right? By them, I'm talking about oligarchs and lobbying. If you did that as president, you would not be killed. You'd be impeached under great laughter. I'd be impeached under, well, yeah, that's true. If I didn't get killed, I would be impeached under great laughter because all of the people in government get their paychecks from lobby groups. They wouldn't, of course, the people who get paid the most by lobby groups would not appreciate me outlying lobby groups. Ted Cruz would be very upset at me. Wouldn't that throw the world economy into chaos? Yeah, you'd have to do it in a way that wouldn't do that. Because if you did just say, oh, okay, the dollar is no longer what we're doing, that would kind of fuck everything up pretty hardcore. You'd have to do it in a way that would be like, ease everything in. You couldn't just change everything because it would like actually destroy everything. You'd have to do it in a way that's like, okay, 20-year-long plan, right? It's put into motion. It'd have to be like 20, 50 years long for it to actually work, because since the whole world uses the dollar as its base, it's like, if you fucked with that, it would just fuck everything up. How do we get on this topic? I don't know. I just like fucking talk about shit that I shouldn't be talking about. Throughout recorded history, silver and gold have been traded at a ratio of 16 to 1. It is currently at 87 to 1. Damn. So wait a minute. Silver is way less than gold right now? Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I don't know. People always talk about how, like, you know, invest in silver and gold. I don't know. I'm not as, like, confident in gold specifically as what we use as currency, you know? President Astra accidentally caught a bullet with their face. What a terrible accident. President Astra accidentally tripped and fell on a bullet this morning while trying to sign executive orders into law. Our Austrian School of Economics, folks. Yeah, I didn't go to college for economics, so don't listen to anything I say, because I probably don't know what I'm talking about. Lobbying itself is just people talking to politicians to tell them about their issues. The problem isn't money, it's in politics, it's not lobbying. Lobbying is neutral and a good system required to keep politicians in touch. I think you're underestimating how much power lobby groups have in the US. I think you're underestimating how much power Big Pharma has. Like, I don't know, I hate to break it to you, but there's really, like, they kind of run the country more than our government does at this point. And you're not gonna convince me that lobbying is a good thing. It's like Bernie Sanders, like, the bread lines were a good thing. It's like, oh yes, I would love to stand in line to get a piece of bread. That's fucking great. I love that. Thank you, Bernie Sanders. Lobbying is just bribery with the same number of steps and a different name. Yeah, it really is, though. It really fucking is. It's just corruption that we just say is legal. Illegal corruption is what lobbying is. What? I'm an elected official and have the obligation to vote in the interest of the people? Yes, that's true. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, someone's handing me a page. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll vote for the other one because I, got $100,000 to vote for it. Oh, wow. Amazing. Well, how lobbying works in this country. Lobbies are the government. Yes. Lobbies basically are the government. Have you guys seen that fucking picture of, like, the Congress room where it's like, if the government was transparent and it's just all of the companies that, like, pay politicians just on the side? Watching, like, the government work is like watching a NASCAR race and how, like, all of the cars are sponsored and shit. That's basically how it works. Sounds like in case in point, I know of no economic crisis that was predicted by a successful economist. Sounds like a good way to fuck up a barely functioning system and make it unfunctional. Nancy Pelosi, best stock trader ever. Yeah, man, damn, amazing how like, yeah, amazing how if you just copy like Nancy Pelosi's investments, you'll always get up on top. Amazing how that works, huh? I know how much power they have. I literally study American studies. Lobbying itself means essentially any communication between groups of people and a politician. If we ban all forms of lobbying, politicians would have to be banned from talking to anyone. That seems like a very narrow-minded point of view, though, because everybody knows what we're talking about when we're talking about lobbying. If you don't have the ability of discerning talking to people between lobbying, then what the fuck? How is that not easily able to be, like, determined? Like, of course you can talk to people. Of course you can talk to, like, like, companies, but you can't take money from those companies. That's the point. The point where lobbying becomes, like, a problem is when companies have the ability to give other politicians money so that they vote in their favor. That's how it works. I mean, I don't know, man. I think something about that seems kind of fucked up. Seems kind of fucked up that, like, I don't know. I should stop talking about this before someone gets mad at me. Listen, man, I'm just like evil strode out. I can talk about what I want. Fuck it. I'm not sorry. Fuck it. She bought Nvidia like crazy 2 years ago. She's like 50% up. Yeah, it's kind of crazy when you look at all that shit. Ban lobbying that involves money. How about you redefine what lobbying is? How about no lobbying, but just make it so that doesn't include politicians talking to random people, especially citizens. Like, and I'm not even necessarily opposed to having a rule against politicians meeting in private with high ranking CEOs, right? Like, do I really care if like the CEO of BlackRock can't get into a closed room with one of our politicians and just try to change their mind on something? Like, I want the politicians to be able to talk to the people, not the corporations, right? I don't care about the corporations. I care about the people. I want the politicians to be accountable to the people, not the corporations, and that's not the way it is right now. So it's, she's gotten mad with power. I have gotten mad with power. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck. Listen, I can try to like beat around the bush and not talk about things because people get upset with me, but fuck it. Fuck it. I don't care anymore. Fuck it. Politics don't bring views, the manager. Lobby with logic, not money. How about just like have a system that doesn't encourage corruption and shady backdoor deals and like bad shit like that? I don't know, man. The problem is you really couldn't fix that system. You'd have to rebuild it from the ground up. I don't really know if there's a reality where you take the American political system and make it functional again. Right? Like, it's so intertwined with corruption and just bad, like, dishonest deals that it's, like, the only way to detangle that mess is just to cut it off. Cut it off, restart. To be honest, if I wanted to, if anything I want, all lobbying to be transparent. That's actually what many European nations are trying to do. I'm pretty sure this can be done in the U.S. It's on U.S. state level. Something about lobbying, like a register. No, that would never work, and I'll tell you why. Because the people who are lobbying and the people who get paid by lobbyists don't want that to happen, because then it would kind of expose how shitty the lobby groups are, right? And so if you made lobbying transparent, the lobby groups that pay our politicians would be fucked. So they're going to pay our politicians to make sure that lobbying stays behind closed doors because they don't want that shit to be open. Neither the politicians or the people who are paying the politicians want that to happen. So that's just straight up not going to happen. I mean, it's just not gonna happen. It makes actually no sense as to why that would ever happen, other than the good of the people, which is not a thing anymore. Me and my dad saw a politician in the airport once. My dad said "ew" out loud. His girlfriend was just staring at us. Fucking based. Holy shit, based dad. Fucking based. Normalize laughing at politicians at airports. Guys, next time you see a politician, just look at them, point at them, and laugh. Oh my god, there's a politician over there. Ha 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 ha. I think we should just let off all the nukes and let the Earth start over. I mean, I don't know about that one. That would never happen in Europe either, but here we are now. Guys, Astra, good luck with your social manager, social media manager. He's gonna be happy. He's not gonna be happy. Listen, my social media manager, who is myself, can go fuck themselves. Gotta wake up early tomorrow to go to a public hospital to get socialized healthcare. Oh, I don't know. I'm not convinced on that one. I don't like paying more in taxes. I don't want to pay for somebody else's medical bill. I believe in improving broken systems instead of replacing them, and building up new systems that break in the same way after 5 years. Yeah, I mean, maybe, but I feel like there's a lot of, like, if you're gonna remain with the old system a lot of times, there's a lot of baggage that comes with the old system that you have to work through, and it makes it just makes shit inefficient. Gotta wake up early to go to my public hospital and get socialized healthcare. Wait, didn't Jesus do something like that? I'm not an atheist. Did he? I don't know. I have no idea. Revolution straw? I don't know. I'm not calling for that. Listen, I can't go to prison, all right? I'm not inciting that, because FBI, they will come after me if they think that's what. Listen. The federal bussy investigators are a dangerous lot. I don't want to fuck with them. I don't want to fuck with the federal bussy investigators. Every new system ends up carrying over old people from the old system. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Again, I don't have the solutions. I just know how to see problems when I see it. If I was in a position to utilize solutions, then I would like, I actively try to think of ways I would solve it. But you know, I'm not like that smart, and I'm also not the president of the United States, so it doesn't matter what I would do because I'm not. It's not gonna make a difference anyway. I don't know a single example where breaking everything has worked. Oh, I do. The U.S., for example, that is an example of breaking everything and starting over from scratch. That worked for a while anyway. That worked at least for a little bit, don't you think? That whole point when we said, oh yeah, the British government, we're not doing that. You're fucking gay. Damn, dude, you're right. That's what, you're right. You're not wrong. Totally right. We did not start from scratch. I mean, we kind of did. I mean, we didn't really, like, start from scratch. Like, the states were still there, but, like, I don't know. Like, okay, I don't mind. I think there's a difference between carrying over, like, certain things and starting, like, I don't know. I feel like you're not, it's not exactly what I mean by just, like, starting over. I don't mean just, like, completely fucking starting, like, the government from over. I mean, I'm talking about things within the government, like, for instance, education. Like, I feel like the education system needs to be rebuilt from the ground up. It's Kermit, and this is my new user. I started streaming as Dutch from Red Redemption. As a word of advice, don't go into people's channels and call them fucking gay, because most people will ban you for that. Also, the U.S. tried several times. The Article of Confederation failed a reason. Yeah, and that failed for a lot of reasons. That wasn't, yeah. The elite landowners still own their massive lands. The U.S. broke the governments of Japan and Germany pretty thoroughly. They did. They did that. They did that pretty good. They did do that. You the homie, though. Hey, thank you. The U.S. Revolution was largely funded by one man. Of the first thing the government did after the war was put him into debtor's prison. Fuck, dude. I don't know about that. I need to do more research about the revolution, apparently. I don't know. All I'm saying here, right, is I like how it's $3.50 for a goddamn McDonald's hash brown. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Like, I think that's pretty bad. I also don't like the fact that I can't ever afford a house, and that there's a decent chance that I'll never be able to afford one as a young person. That kind of sucks. So, just for Germany to copy posture check, by the way. Just for Germany to copy a constitution that was a mix of the U.S. and Weimar Republic. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I don't think there's a problem with starting over, especially if you have a game plan, and especially if you don't use the same like people. Like but it's hard to do on a large scale. Like, I don't think that you could do that with the US because the US is too big to like just completely restart and expect everybody to be able to handle it. It would need to be a more local thing. Like, you could do that for a smaller stateside maybe, but even then it's like, if you're gonna do that, it's gonna be hard for a lot of people. So it's like, We don't have a cooldown for posture checks. I don't know. I'm gonna get rid of the posture check one because I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Because a lot of time I'm in a specific posture that I can't change. So it's like, I don't know. It doesn't make. I don't know what to do when I do a posture check. The whole idea was that I would not be scrunching like this, and that I would like straighten my back because I'm trying to like not hunch so much, you know. Like, Germany literally has states like the U.S., a bicameral Congress like the U.S., and many other things like the U.S. I know very little about modern Germany and how it works. I know very little about it. I'm not gonna lie. I know you wouldn't mind me calling you fucking gay. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. It's true. He doesn't lie. Do I lie? You can buy a vacant crack house in a lot of places for 5K. 5K? I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. I think the shittiest crack houses I've seen are at minimum 40K, 50K at least, alright? Because you're at that point, you're paying more for the land than you are paying for the house on top of it, you know? And maybe if you go to Detroit or something like that, but I don't want to live that close to Canada. Instead of 2 bad options, Germany has 7 to 8 slightly less bad options. I don't know, man. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Astra will need her arsenal if she moves to Detroit. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. Detroit. I don't know about Detroit. It's too close to America, or too close to Canada. That's German politics. Yeah, I honestly have no idea. I have no idea about German politics. Not even the slightest clue. I know the history of certain German politics, but I don't know modern German politics. I'm not that well versed into it. Detroit is just a tower defense game in real life. Oh no. They broke through the walls. The pussy's in danger. Ah! Been busy driving, so I couldn't type in chat. That's okay. That's okay. I'd rather have you drive and not get into an accident. Here are some of my comments. German politics are so messed up, we can't even start. I know about politics in the most random countries. I mean, I don't know. I don't really care about politics of other countries, though, right? Like, I don't really care about, like, the politics of fucking France. Like, I'm not French, and I don't live in France, so I don't really care about what goes on in France. You know what I mean? The man has fallen into Lego City River. Also normalized femboy presidents, absolutely. Japan politics are really weird because Japan has like a cult that like has a lot of power in Japan. There is like a cult in Japan that is like the mafia, but kind of not. That has like a ridiculous amount of power in Japan. And it's like kind of off. Like it's kind of like, I didn't know that. Like, remember when Shinzo Abe got fucking, he got fucking deleted the other day? That was like the other day. It was like a year ago. But you guys remember that happened? That happened because he apparently donated or supported, quote unquote, this church, which is really just a cult. And that church like killed this guy's mom. And so this guy killed Shinzo Abe because of that. I have no idea. It's like weird. It's like I don't even understand it. Like it's like getting into like Japanese like politics and like understanding that shit. It makes you go, what the fuck are they doing over there? It makes American politics look kind of tame in comparison, which is like kind of interesting. Imagine the first president to wear a dress that is not a cis woman. I would be the best president. I would. Because I would, if I knew I was going to be president, I would go hard. I would put together a team of people, and I would actually rebuild like a lot of the government from the ground up. I wouldn't rebuild the entire government from the ground up, but I'd rebuild a lot of it. I would rebuild the education system, the prison system, the fucking social security, fucking everything like that. I would change, and I would rebuild it to actually it work and not be stupid. Oh, I think Jizzy's home. If chat can't talk about politics, neither does streamer. No, that's not how that works, Medical. That's not how that works. I can talk about politics as much as I want. And you can't do anything to stop me. You can't do anything to stop me. I'll talk about it as much as I want. Federal Family Federation for World Peace and Unification. Huh. I think that's the one I'm talking about. I'm not even sure. You'd go hard as president. That's not a good look. Weirdest thing is that the shooter apparently got his goal and the church is now seen as something like a terrorist group. Really? That's kind of wild. Especially since I thought people liked Shinzo Abe. I didn't know. Very interesting stuff happening in Japan. If you go hard, you might get impeached. Well, it wouldn't happen anyway, because like a lot of the things I would want to do is like the first thing I would do as president is cut all of the government's funding by like 70%. So it's like most of the people in the government would probably not be very happy about me being president because I would make them get paid less. No, Nancy Pelosi, you don't need another $1 million paycheck. You don't need a seven-figure salary. You just don't. I'm sorry, you just don't. I'm not sorry. Fuck you. Might be the most serious party in the whole of Europe. The weirdest thing about, yeah, that's kind of weird though. The Obama would have is a few people with political power or connections would want to defect to your party if they oppose the existing power structures. Yeah. The Swedish Donald Duck party is the most critical. Oh my god, there's a Swedish Donald Duck party? Fuck. I want to be a part of that political party. That's not how most government spending works. Most government spending is in Medicare. I don't like Medicare, and I would change it. I would change that shit. But I would change the whole medical system in general. Like, the way insurance works is stupid, and I wouldn't do that. Like, we shouldn't, like, the reason why people can't pay for things is because the medical system just assumes you'll have insurance, so they can charge a bunch of money because they've taken it from the insurance and not you. But that means the people who don't have insurance are absolutely turbo fucked. So I would change it. I wouldn't have the medical system be the way it is. It would be different. Like, fundamentally different. Every presidential election, Mickey Mouse gets a significant number of votes. Yes. Mickey Mouse. You have no chance against the Jamaican Imperial Ethiopian World Federation Incorporation political party? What the fuck? Imperial Ethiopian World Federation Incorporated political party. Damn. That's a mouthful. I hope they don't pull off a second beer hall push. Wait, what? The beer party of Austria is more serious? Man, why don't we have these cool parties in the US? I want some cool parties. When do we get the Femboy party? Vote pink. Vote pink. This November, vote pink. Vote for your local Femboy today. Since we're on the topic of politics, you ever seen I don't want to get into like mainstream politics, and I don't want chat talking about politics. I'll talk about politics all I want, but I don't want to actually delve into politics. As soon as we start talking about just like normal politics, then it becomes a fucking shit show. I'm not doing that. I don't mind talking about economics because economics is a little bit outside of politics, even though it isn't, but it is. I don't want to get into mainline politics. No, not getting in there. It is a not a fun conversation because people are always just going to fucking be mad no matter what, and it's not worth it. Donald Trump, like if I get into I don't want to talk about any no orange man, no old man, no talking about either of them. That does not fuck off. Just fuck off. No, we're not talking about that shit. So I support voter reform. It will be possible once I get into the U.S. Lol. Ross Parrott can still win. Who? Listen, I'm just waiting for Jeb to win because Jeb is gonna win. Jeb is gonna win 2024. It'll be great. Just wait. I'm waiting for the reaction on people's faces when the whole map turns yellow. Jeb. The specific politicians. Yeah, I don't want to get into talking about specific politicians because as soon as you get into like left-right talking points, then you've already gone too far. You're already gone too far. I don't want to get there. I don't want to even do that. Man changes his name to literally anybody else and announces his presidential run. That's just a meme candidate. Remember when that cat ran for president? Like, it happens every year. Every election that happens. It's like, it's not even... Femboy rap battle, any thoughts? I don't like rap. And it makes me think of those guys that are like the death battle guy. Remember that? The death battle guy who paid that, like, animator $50,000 to make him a porno. If I get elected into office, I swear I will wear a skirt and makeup and have prepared counterattack for anyone that comments negatively. That sounds like a dictatorship. That sounds not great. Blondie would win. Sorry, Astra. What? Wait, what? What would Blondie win? There used to be an erotic fan fiction subreddit for Ron Paul. I kind of want to read that, actually. Rap battle? Oh, yeah, no, I wouldn't win that. I don't know how to rhyme that well, and that's like, I don't like rap in the first place, so I wouldn't know how to. If I were to be in a rap battle, I wouldn't rap, I would just shred. I would just take my guitar and just fucking shred on him. Adrian has the upper hand since he has class. I mean, I don't know. Adrian has some bad opinions about fast food. I don't know. I don't know, man. I think it invalidates Adrian. My political opinions lean more towards anarchy. What? Wait, what? Hold on. I would arrest anybody who uses the word state in any sense other than inanimate realm of England and its inhabitants. A thing that has neither power, rights, nor mind after chance of reincarnation execute them in they remain obstinate. What the fuck? What the fuck? I have no idea what I just read. What the fuck? What did I just read? I have no idea what you're talking about, man. No idea. Right? I have no idea. How are these two in even near by means of what the fuck is happening? I don't even understand, like, I don't even understand what Chad is talking about at this point. It's from a letter J.R.R. Tolkien wrote to his son Christopher. What the fuck? Oh, that makes sense, I guess. J.R.R. Tolkien was kind of an insane person. Made a real good book, though. Apparently most people haven't seen Funny Politician. I mean, bullying them with words are not using violence. Letter from Christopher. The philosophically understood meaning of abolition of control, not whiskered men with bonds, or too unconstitutional monarchy. I would arrest anybody who uses the word state. Damn, dude, fucking J.R.R. Tolkien must have been on some shit. I have no idea what any of that means. No idea what any of that means. Still better love letters than those by James Joyce. I don't think I've seen them. Your stream is no longer tagged trans. Why? I don't remember. I don't remember taking that tag off, but it's most likely because I don't really like to identify as trans anymore. I like to identify more with the femboy thing, just because I had this conversation earlier, and I just don't like. I feel like identifying with trans, it hurts your transition, ironically. So I don't like to identify as trans. In today's economy, in today's economy, you can have a read through, sure. Yeah, listen, I can talk about politics all I want. You motherfuckers, though, insta-ban. Insta-ban. Fuck. Damn, it's almost 10. Economy. The Iminoki, commute band. I support the wide meme edits of myself once I get into politics in 10 years. Fuck, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know about that. Oh, fuck. Damn. Damn, my eyes look so tired. It's probably because I'm very tired. Communism like that one obscure Brazilian party. Communalism? I'm into that shit. You got my support now. I'm the streamer. I can pronounce the word however I want. It's my word to pronounce. I'm the streamer. I can pronounce however I want to. What? Anyway, chat, it's getting pretty late. I usually haven't been, I've been trying not to end the streams at exactly 10, but I'm like so tired today. I don't know why I was so tired today specifically. It was like, I woke up and I was just dead. I think I gotta like look into like maybe taking cornstarch at night again. It might make me feel better. I'm not sure. I don't really remember it making me feel that much better back when I used to have to do that though. So I don't know if it matters, but fuck it. We'll find out. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll take some cornstarch or something like that. What is a good, like, stabilizing food, like, in terms of blood sugar? What food stabilizes your blood sugar the most? Like, peanuts, maybe? I know cornstarch. Does it do... My blood sugar used to... Okay, for those who don't know, my blood sugar used to dip in the night really hardcore. Like, it would go down to, like, the low 60s at night. And so I would be really tired when I woke up because my body essentially was just trying to keep itself alive the whole night instead of actually resting. So I'd wake up feeling more tired than I went to sleep with, right? And that's what I've been feeling lately, where I'll wake up and I'll just be like dead. And that's like, I don't know. So I'm thinking about doing that. But it might be just my diet. It might just be some other thing. I don't know. I have kind of like complex carbs, like sweet potato. I hate sweet potatoes. Try some peanut butter and crackers or an apple before bed. Low blood sugar makes you tired in the morning. Well, it depends. Low blood sugar is just like you don't have very much. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but like if you have, so what would happen is in the night my blood sugar would dip super hard, and then my body would be fighting to keep itself alive all night, and that because I was expending so much energy just to keep my blood sugar up, I would be super tired in the morning. I'm super tired in the mornings. I don't know, maybe it's your blood sugar. I don't know. Like I had to test like one of those blood glucose monitors a while ago, and I was using it consistently. But like it was beeping when I would go to bed. I would wake up in the middle of the night to it beeping because it would say, "Oh, your blood sugar's low. It's like 60," and it's like, "Oh, fuck." But then again, I don't know if that's accurate, and I don't know. Go to the damn doctor. I did, and I don't know. I need to go again. Almond nuts are good for blood pressure. We're not talking about blood pressure. We're talking about blood sugar. Do you like popcorn? That'd be good. That'd be a good snack. I do like popcorn. Maybe I'll eat some popcorn before I go to bed tonight or something, and see if that like changes how I feel. I don't know. We'll see. Blood sugar, yeah. And what you chose, what not do, and what Excedrin. I try not to take Excedrin very much, or Tylenol. I try to not take them because you get used to them and you build a tolerance to them. And then it's like they're not good for you either, so. So obviously I don't touch grass. I also kind of have a cold. Water is good for blood sugar? No, it's fucking not. It doesn't give you any blood sugar. I need like starch. I need like cornstarch. Who needs a liver anyway? Anyway, chat, I'm probably gonna head off tonight because I'm a little bit sleepy. Just a little bit sleepy. What's we call it? Where are we looking for? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there's nobody to raid. Rip. Okay. Let's wait a minute. What is this? Hold on, chat. Hold on, wait a minute. I need to investigate this really quick. What is this ad I'm getting? Oh my god, they're making a live action Fallout movie? Why are they doing that? Oh, they're making a live action Fallout. Why? No one asked for this. No one asked for the fucking Fallout movie. God damn it. Fucking Amazon Prime ass motherfucker. Huh. Oh, I see. That's kind of, I get it. Okay. Anyway. Hey, pallbearer. Oh, yeah. It's kind of a morbid name, isn't it? So somebody just followed. Thank you, who just followed. I can't tell who it is because my Twitch, my Streamlabs is the worst fucking thing ever, and it doesn't show me who followed. So I have to open up my goddamn stream manager. And thank you, pallbearer. Oh yeah, for the follow. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream here, chat. I'm gonna end the stream here. I will be. Oh, thank you, I'd lucky for the follow. I'll be live again on Thursday, same time. Thank you everybody for coming. I will be rug timey for me, I guess. Yeah, you came in the rug time. Sorry. Here, I'll give you a good fit check though before we leave, because I'll give you a good little fit check to leave you off on. There we go. Make sure to check out the battle pass for you know, more content, more spicy content. Make sure to give me money so that I can feed myself, so I can stop being underweight. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. I will be live again on Thursday.